I just realized my microphone has been unmuted this entire time, so you've probably heard me sighing. Hello, everybody. I can finally go live. I was just doing a couple of things off screen before we kicked off. How is everybody doing? Good to see you, Neil. Good to see you, Night Skies. Thank you so much for subscribing, Matthew Dance. If you're on the stream, you just did that, made me jump out of my skin. I can't believe I had that unmuted. You heard me jump when I got this up. Okay, cool. Right. Session 10. This is our 10th stream. Hey, TRM, how's it going? We are really deep into this game now. We've played for 30 hours, give or take, which is insane. I can't believe I played for that long, and we're still only here. Like 3 hours per stream, 10 streams, 30 hours ish. One thing I have done is the 11th stream. Really? Is it really the 11th stream this playthrough? I named it as. We'll talk about this later. One of the things I have done for this stream, and I can change it back if people don't like it, is I have muted the in-game audio, and I'm just playing some copyright-free music in the background. If we want to go back to the Terra and Invicta music, we can do that. Oh, it's the 10th stream. Okay. If we want to go back to the Terra and Invicta music, we can totally do that. For me, I just wanted a little bit of change in the soundtrack. So all of this music should be royalty free. It's all from the YouTube library. It's all totally good to use on stream, and I just wanted something different to listen to while I was playing. When we get into combat and stuff, I'll put the music back on, but if people want me to put the Terra Invicta music back on, I can totally do that. Now, last time, let's have a quick recap on stuff, because I know Nights Guys, you weren't here last time, and you were asking Neil before the stream started what went on. The big thing really is that we built a whole section of new orbitals around Mercury. Let's just jump to Mercury really quickly. Where I totally wasn't doing stuff a second ago. So we now have what? We've completely saturated the inner Mercury belt, and now we have 2 orbitals in the outer belt. Basically, we just doubled our research. So we doubled our income. We added another Skunkworks manufacturing place to add more money. We have a dedicated energy research station, and that's kind of where we are with Mercury. The rest of the solar system, we didn't really, nothing else really happened in space. One thing we do have up and running is we have the Scaffold shipyard. I'm not sure if you saw that, but we have a dedicated shipyard now ready to go. I have a lot of upgrades going on in stations as well. I'll talk about that in a second. On Earth, what really happened in the last stream was, we still have control of America. You'll be happy to hear. We've pretty much finished the EU. The only places we have left to do are the UK and Norway, and the UK is pretty much done. We're just waiting on what are we waiting on in the UK? We're waiting on mission control in the UK, and we'll be able to bring them in, and then we're going to hit Norway. At the same time, I've also been working on getting hold of the small nation state south of Russia. Have you been on since I spoke to you earlier, Lightning, playing the game, and you're still up? It's good to see you, but I know it's like 4 a.m. for you. You should definitely probably be asleep. And we're working on the smaller nations down here south of that's a crazy south of Russia to get Eurasia done. We've also finished the Great Nations research so that we can finally integrate Russia and Europe once that's all done. Good bit half what Larry said. It's 3 a.m. Well, that's slightly better. One of our goals for this stream is we're going to take over the United Arab Emirates, and we're going to spoil them to fund our military building in America. We've managed to hit robotics age military in America, but we want to push that further. Yeah, Terra Invicta is very much like that. The only other nation that's competing with us on military power that I know of is Japan, which also has robotics era armies. So you know that they have mecha. I'm pretty sure America wouldn't bother with mecha. They just build really big tanks. In terms of aliens, we captured an alien last time, which let us know that we are sitting at level 3. Oh, it's actually gone down. Well, the 22nd of May, which was last year. Okay, so it's been a year since we captured that alien. Humanity first? No, the Resistance, the Tenjaga. The Resistance. We're only going to kill the alien if they come for us. The alien threat level has gone down since we captured that alien, which is interesting. That must be up-to-date intel. I'm not sure what happened there. And that's really where we are right now. So focuses for the stream are to finish unifying UK and Europe and Asia. Europe and Russia. Get ourselves a spoils nation to exploit. And I'll talk about why that does fit in with role-playing as a resistance and when we get there. And we're going to keep working on research. Once we have Pegasus Drive, I don't know if we've got it yet, or we could maybe do it already. We're going to start building a couple of ship designs as placeholders that we can upgrade as we go, just so we've got a little bit of experience with that. But yeah, that's where we are right now. So there weren't really any threats at the end of the last stream. We haven't been attacked by anyone. Nothing crazy has happened. We also have a lot of armies at the moment, but we want to get that up. Our goal is to get about 9 armies in the US, and each one having a navy. One thing I want to do is just change a few investment points. I actually want to get working on an army for the UK. No, I want to work on a navy for the UK. So we're gonna build navy as a priority, which I can't do here. Pegasus done. Okay, cool. We can do those missions. We'll do the ship designs in a little while. I want to wait for. I think there is some arc laser research I want to get done potentially. I'm not sure, but we will get some stuff built. We'll definitely spend a little bit of time with the ship designer, and we'll get the designs laid down for our primary battleship and our primary destroyers, which I think will be a lot of fun. I'm not sure I want this split. I might drop mission control down a little bit just to build navy ticking along. We maybe do like this, and we'll see how that goes once we finish grabbing the UK. So waiting for 27 days for consolidation, and we'll see what we can do. But I want to get that mission control done there, but we might end up direct investing. EU, I want to change around our mission control. We have a bunch of armies in the EU, and we don't really have any navies for them. And look, it's going to take forever to top out the mission control, and it's actually almost done. That's right. There's only 2 mission control left to build in the EU, which is nuts. Paris has 2 mission control left to build, and that's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to reduce our mission control priority. So it's still ticking over in the background, but it's not going to be like top of the board. And we're actually going to go for a big build navy push for Europe as well. And the reason we're building navies is so that each army has a navy to transport it around the world. And also having the biggest navy means that you don't get blockaded if you get into a war, which is a good thing. Right, Russia, we're investing too high in welfare here. It's not actually giving us anything because the inequality's gone right down. So I think we're going to go for 2 in economy. We're going to get rid of the welfare investment, and we're gonna actually invest in economy, which is there. So 2 in economy, 3 mission control, and then in America we're happy with our priorities, but we do need to fund the investment into military and build navy and build army through spoils. That's what we want to do. We're only earning a 1k at the moment, and that's not enough. In other news, I have upgraded all of the stations that you can see that have construction symbols next to them on the right hand side of the screen. All of these before the stream I've gone through and I've upgraded them to have fusion arrays, which gives them more power. All of the ones that are actually set up as bases, I've also added layer defense arrays to them, and I've also added research campuses to the rest of the space and farms, so that going forward we're going to have really good research, and we're going to have our mains and stuff defended in the background. One thing that's going to happen for a little while is we're going to see a little bit of a downtick in our research just while they upgrade to have the fusion stations, because they're not going to have enough power. We have to upgrade the solar panels. So a lot of our stations in orbit of Earth are currently offline while they're upgrading, but that's only going to take 90 days and we'll be back in action. I think that's everything I wanted to go through before we started. Will I have the income to support the campuses? Yes, because I've also built tons of nanofactories. So every time I've set up a bunch of campuses or a bunch of skunk works, I've equaled that with I've done one that's done nanofactories as well. And that's another reason why I want to go into spoils. If we get into a situation where we don't have the income, I'm going to spin up another nanofactory station. So I think we're going to be okay there. At the moment, we have so many resources, it barely touched our resources for the amount of construction I just ordered, that I think we're doing all right. And yes, space tourism will potentially happen at some point. Okay, let's see how this ticks off. In 90 days, we could just tank our whole income. We'll see what happens. And the resources to support the nanos should be fine. Okay, let's see what we're going on with on Earth. Let's get good old Chuck to fight some aliens. Oh, something else that happened last time, for those that weren't here, was we have all of our all of our counselors have 25 loyalty now. That was a big push that I made sure we completed last time. Everyone's at max loyalty, which is really, really nice. Okay, well, what we might do before we start that is we might actually design these ships, because we should have all of the equipment that we have for them. And I don't think anyone's going to argue with me if we call our battleship the Neil class battleship, because they have put so much effort into helping me out. Everyone else has too, but Neil really has done a lot with advice and also their own input into pre-streams and looking at stuff. So I want to name our first battleship after Neil. So this is the class, the Neil class battleship. Unless you have a better name you want to give it, Neil, I'll give you free range on giving it a name. Just don't call it the VTuber. Unless you want a Titan. You can have a Titan if you want. But this is our first main space superiority ship, so I thought you might want to have... It's up to Neil. If you want Dreadnought, I'm giving it to you. If you want Dreadnought, if you want Titan, you can have it. Or if you want Battleship. While we're waiting, here's what we're looking at. So we want a Molten Coal 3 power plant, which is the best one we've got at the moment. Oh, that's a Molten Core Fission. Yeah, that's right. This is fine? Cool. Do you want to call it the Neil? Or do you want to give it a different name like the Dangat, for example? So Molten Core 3 for a reactor. So that's going to produce for us 1.3 terawatts of energy. Then we're looking at throwing in a Pegasus drive, which is this one here. So the Pegasus drive is an advanced version of the fission spinner that offers a higher exhaust velocity. And this is the fission spinner here. And it works by injecting propellant into a rotating nuclear core of liquid refractory materials. So that's our engine. This has already been planned out, TRM. We want 2 arc laser point defense. Where's our hull weapons? So we want 2 arc lasers. We'll just filter by lasers. Point defense arc turrets. So we want 2 of these. Actually, I think I want to place these further up the ship, if I think about it. No, I think at the back's probably fine. I don't think it really matters that much. Yeah, we want to go around 6 times engines. That's a good point. We also need propellant tanks, but we'll deal with that in a second. So 2 arc laser defenses and then 4 copperhead missiles, which are these guys. So the copperheads, extended range cruise missiles with explosive missiles and hydrolux fuel. And the arc lasers are enhanced infrared laser designs to engage incoming missiles. And these were a big research goal for the last stream that we finally got right at the end of the stream. Then we want to give ourselves a rail cannon Mark III for the nose, which is this guy here, rail cannon Mark III. That's a massive nose weapon. Advanced spinal mount railgun for larger ships, uses 2 hardpoints. Then we're looking at 3 magazines in our utility modules. Yeah, it's a missile boat that's also got a rail cannon, but the missiles are... When I've been it's not just a fusion. Okay, when I've been practicing, this has mainly been... it's really good until it runs out of missiles. Then the fight becomes a bit of a slugfest. So 3 magazines, that gives us a lot more missile ammo. So the magazines give us... feeder hardware and storage adds additional full ammo load for all projectile weapons with ammo counts. Massive ammo increases are recorded with individual weapons. So that's a full load for every missile launcher and the rail cannon. Then we're going to look at liquid hydrogen containment, which will be upgraded later. And this gives us 10% bonus to the ship's exhaust velocity. And then we're going to put a neutronium spiker on the ship when we get it researched. So that's what this utility module here is empty for. Then radiators, we've got the tin droplet radiator, which is an amazing radiator. 125 tons per gigawatt waste heat. So that's that. No? Oh, you're talking to Gargly. I thought you were talking to me. Yeah, torpedoes are not nose slot. They are... So I actually have torpedoes researched. If we have a quick look at hull weapons and go to missiles, we've got the Artemis torpedoes here, and these are actual torpedoes, but they go in a side slot as well. So the only nose weapons I have are different mass drivers and railguns. I've got a 12-inch cannon here. Heaviest classical gun system we believe we can defuse in space. It'll for nose power large craft. I would love to go to war with nose cannons. I would love to go to war with Cold War tech, but we also got our rail cannons. We're building a battleship design, and we're building a destroyer design right now, Crashes. We're not going to actually build any of them. I'm just going to save them. I'm going to upgrade them when I get a couple more techs, and then we're going to roll them out. And that should be... we also need to add a battery. The best battery we've got is the quantum battery. It is amazing. An almost lossless battery that abandons electrochemical processes in favor of storing electronic excitation energy. It can hold 80 gigajoules of energy, and that is our battery. Then for armor... There's only one armor we want. We want adamantium armor. Advanced diamond alloys promise robust protection against kinetic weapons. Now, in terms of armor values, this is something I want to play around with. We'll put like maybe 2 or 3 on the sides. Maybe like... We're actually not gonna spend too long on armor right now because I need to wait until I've got my neutronium spiker. And also, like, we've got no Delta V right now because I haven't had any propellant tanks. So this last utility slot is for a neutronium spiker, which I haven't researched yet. Once we've got that design, that's when we'll look at building the ships. The aliens use quite a lot of, they've got quite a lot of interesting stuff. So I'm not going to look at transfers or anything until I've got the spiker on here and I've got the armor sorted. So this is just going to save this design as it is. Neil, since it is your ship, do you want this design or this design? So this is design A and this is design B. I quite like the A designs. I feel like they're a little bit more human. But I'm happy for you to pick design B for your class of battleship. Just let me know which one you want and then we'll get the destroyer built and then we'll move on. All right, Lightning. Thanks for tuning in, but have a good one. The hydrogen slush. Design A. Cool. All right, so this is the Neo class battleship. I'm going to save this design. That's okay. We'll come back and edit it. Now we need to build a destroyer. And this is just an escort, really, for the Neo class battleship. What do I want to give this a name for? I feel like someone like Night Skies or Mishaps. Well, Mishaps has already got a ship named after them. Night Skies or T-Rem. Or we could just pull a name out of the hat. But I feel like there should be someone who supported this stream a lot, and I think it should be someone along those lines. So T-Ram, oops, that was my my little award just fell off my desk. I'm sorry for the loud noise. I don't know why that fell off the desk, but it just did. Night Skies, so T-Ram, Night Skies got there first. I'll keep you in mind for next one. Same with you, Crash Test. I want you to get a ship name after you as well, and other people too. But this is going to be the Night Skies class destroyer, and it's going to be a very similar build. Night Sky. You just want Night Sky? Cool. With a capital S. Done. And you get shout, do you want this design? Or do you want the more advanced looking, much bigger, kind of like future tech design? So it's design A or design B? Let me know. So we're going to have adamantium armor on this. Again, we're not going to finish it right now because we need that. You want the human one? Cool. I like those designs too. I like my ships to look a little bit cobbled together. For drive, we're going with a Pegasus drive. For power plant, we're going with a molten core fission reactor. Battery, we're getting a quantum battery. Radiators, tin droplet, it's the best. It's very good. Utility modules, we'll come back to that in a second. Hull weapon, it's also going to get, where are they? Lasers. It is going to get point defense PD. Very important. It's very important to protect against incoming alien ordnance that these ships have PD as well as our primary ships. Nose weapon, it's going to get a rail cannon as well, which is one of the reasons we're going with the destroyer, because it can mount this and the PD. And then for utility modules, we're going to grab a hydrogen, liquid hydrogen containment. We're going to leave a space for the tuna spiker, and we're going to take a magazine. I think that's everything we want. Rail cannon, magazine, liquid hydrogen containment, empty soft neutronium spiker. Yeah. PD will shoot at anything it can. No Marines at this point. We could set up a separate Marine assault ship. These are our line battleships and destroyers that I'm designing right now. We can throw together a Marine ship if we get to a situation where we want to board anything, but our primary objective right now is to destroy a ship. That's our primary objective for the actual story, and that's what I'm going to aim for. Neodymium. That's a cool name for a ship, Crash Test. Do you want to pop that in the Terra Invicta names thing when you get a second, just so I don't forget about it? Because I really like that. So again, I'm not building these ships yet because I need to work out the DV, and I'm not putting any armor on them. This is just the design ready for the neutronium spiker. As soon as we got the neutronium spiker, we're good to go. Now, why can't I save this design? Must have a drive, power plant, radiators, propellant tanks. Okay, so I'm going to save that right now. Okay, so we now have the Neo class battleship and the Night class destroyer. They are not ready for flight yet. We can easily build this if you look at our resources. 126 water, 171 volatiles, 269 base metals, 43 noble metals, and 1.1 fissils. Our income can support this at the moment, which is really nice. All right, that's that ready to go. I wanted to do that now. Let's get on with getting the rest of our guys up and running. So right now we are, how many under cap? We're at 462 of 477. So we've got, what? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We've got like 16 free. I need to keep some space free to take this from the UK, which I could do right now if I wanted to, but there's no real reason to do so. Norway's also important to take and get working on. That's going to cost us 14. We checked for alien assault fleets at the end of the last stream, and I didn't see any. But I didn't really do a good check, so let's just have a quick look. We're looking at anything, I think, with over 1,000 firepower. So this Victor 27 has a Valiant Phoenix class dreadnought. Victor 19 has a Stone Fortress class destroyer and a Valiant Phalanx dreadnought. We're pretty sure the Stone Fortress class destroyer is a survey ship because they've got a lot of them all over the solar system. Valiant Phalanx class destroyer, Stone Fortress, Osterwind class dreadnought. I actually put that, and a Golden Void Sailor class frigate. And finally, the Stone Fortress and Consuming Darkstar class mothership. I've not noticed that before. Where is this fleet? Oh, this is a really weird looking ship. I feel it's a bit of a spoiler for me to see this, but I guess we've picked it up on our telescopes. We can actually add them later. Okay, I can actually build these ships. Do I want to build the ships now is the question. Well, I'd have to work the DV out for them. They're the station killers, okay. The Darkstar looks big and mean. I'm a bit worried about that. Oh, so we need to keep an eye on Iceland. Iceland is able to join once they finish their mission control, which they're getting there on. Super features Neil Lane. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, let's go back to the fleet screen and let's check our DVs, ship classes. If I go to upgrade, I can mess around with it, can't I? So new class battleship. What are we looking for armor values here? I think, do we want maybe like 6 or 8 on the front? Let's go for 8. Let's go for 3 on the rear and maybe 2 on the side. That's probably too much, to be completely honest. And then we're probably looking, I want to make sure the DV is probably around green. Yeah, I'm not ready to shoot down aliens. How long would it take to build is a good question. 20 or 40? It's going to take, I want to know how long it's going to take to build. I don't want to add it to the queue though. 185 days, okay. Yeah, so think about 20. I'm going to leave it for right now. We don't need to build any ships yet. Let's get the rest of our stuff sorted out here. So we need to wait for Iceland to finish building its mission control. And I don't think we have enough money to actually invest that. Because they need about, right now they need 5 plus 25. They need 30 investment. That's going to cost us 9.8k money, which we could afford to do. We could complete their investment right now. But I'm not really in a rush for that to be done. Although that will free up, it's only going to free up 3 CP, right? I'm not bothered. Really not that worried. Norway is something I would like to get going, but we need 15 CP to clear that, which we have enough for right now. Thank you very much, Crash Test. We also obviously need to focus down here. So the countries we need to look at down here, Uzbekistan, which we have. We've got Uzbekistan. Kyrgyzstan, which we have. That's ours as well. Tajikistan, we also have that. Then we also need Turkmenistan. No, we don't need Turkmenistan. Yeah, we need Turkmenistan. And we need Armenia, which we've also got. So all of these countries are currently building mission control for us. What I'm probably going to do is direct invest their mission control, especially the ones that only have one regional like this place here. If I wanted to direct invest that, that's going to cost me... Oh, Azerbaijan as well. Yes, Azerbaijan is. It's still going to cost us a lot of money, so we can let that tick over. I think I have Azerbaijan as well. Where is Azerbaijan? Turkmenistan, Tajikistan... Afghanistan, Pakistan. This part of the world, my geography is not great. Where is Azerbaijan? I think I'm gonna have to search for Azerbaijan. That's Pakistan. This is Afghanistan. Then we've got Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan. Azerbaijan is part of the academy. Next to Armenia. Ah, this place here. Yes. Thank you very much, Crash Test. We need to get Uzbekistan executive. What's wrong? Oh yeah, this is what we were doing at the end of the stream. We were taking Uzbekistan. So let's get Guy in here to smash out. Pretty sure they can just directly do it on the servants. Yeah, we'll get that to 93. Purge that out. We don't have any defense to do this turn. I think one thing we were also looking at was we've got a little bit of unrest in these countries. We can't let it go above 2. So I'm going to do a suppress in Kyrgyzstan. So I'll get Distil to do that. In Kyrgyzstan. My place should be at the top here. Oh, they're not. Damn. Sometimes they are. It's not even in alphabetical order either. It's in order of percentage. Which one's Kyrgyzstan? Armenia, Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan. Right, we're going to stabilize Kyrgyzstan. We're going to get quiet Oh, this is actually undefended right now. I am quite tempted to take this last point from the UK. I don't really need to, and it's going to really push up our CP quite nastily because it's 14.27 on top of what we're taking over there. I don't need it right now. By the time this is ready to go, I'll have brought in a couple of places, I think. Or I can be over for a turn while I do it. I think that's fine. Alright, so we've got Fia and Quiet. Fia was over here doing public opinion in the US. Public opinion is pretty low in the US right now. Let's get him to do another turn of public opinioning in the US.
We'll make our
where did I just send him?
Ready for orders.
I sent him to the UK.
What's the op?
Your orders?
Okay, let's do that. And then Quiet, get you to advise in America. Get them a little bit more of a military score.
Offering support.
And that's everybody. Pretty simple turn. Let's actually get the ball rolling. Let's confirm the turn and get going.
Offering assistance.
I love that you could hear me jump before the troops started when someone subscribed. It always makes me jump. South Korea has imposed a new regime in Thailand.
We've moved the needle.
Oh, I was talking about this last time, TRM. Poor Chuck has literally spent the entire game, every 30 days, flying to the other side of the world to fight aliens. The jet lag must be unreal. Okay, research. Let's get this sorted. One of the things that we got to at the end of the last stream was there was so much research here that I didn't really need to do. But I'm going to just get a lot of the arc laser battery stuff done. And just kind of push that all out. So anything that's involved with batteries, I'm going to research just so it's all done. And then just try and pare this down a lot because there's so much stuff in it. That's true. We do have cybernetics for the jet lag. Our guys are cyberneticized. So I'm just going to start with, what's SAPS again? +2 to unrest missions, which is something we don't do. Understood by 3 nations conquered by armies, potentially. I noticed it as I went to unmute the mic. Don't do IR arc lasers. I was going to do improved coil gun batteries is what I was going to look at. Coil gun batteries Mark II. Just, mind you, we're not going to use them. What else is there? Space Force Security, medium IR arc laser batteries, light rail cannon. Light railgun batteries, rattler rack, all this stuff. There's just too much stuff here. Missiles, okay, let's just knock out all the missiles. Coil guns are better than rails, yes, but I don't want coil gun batteries. I want coil cannons. He probably does just download into a new body like Altered Carbon. I don't think we're quite there yet. I'm just gonna knock out some missiles, get them done. I want the coil. We can get the coil gun batteries actually. Let's get them knocked out. It's not gonna take too long.
Things are stabilizing.
We just kept unrest under 1.7 there.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Success chance 99%, rolled 44. Chuck is very good at killing aliens. He's like a savant at killing aliens. He's very, very good at it.
Our associates are now in charge.
Okay, we now control that point in... Oh, I need to change priorities here. No, that's the wrong one. It's, it's gone. My custom thing for setting it to... Oh, it's because they finished... Oh. They have finished their mission control. That's great. We can bring these guys in 179 days. That's fantastic. Uzbekistan's done. Time to nom. Well, we'll nom as soon as possible. Okay, new turn. Let's just have a quick look at level ups and orcs. Oh, we've got a level up for Chuck. He's going to get a command level up. Getting that up means I get more CP cap, and it just makes him better at his job. Got Fire, doesn't have a level up yet. Nobody else has a level up. Okay, let's have a look at what's available here. Chiron Protection Services, +2 command, +1 security. That's pretty good. That would be quite good on Chuck. Not that I know where I can fit it. Barani Metals, that's space mining. Openshire, that gives some admin. We picked Source Protection up last time, which was really good. Xeno Materials is also space mining. Just need to go global. Don't think I'd actually fit this in, which is a shame. The Jovian organization, that's criminal. I feel like some of these are actually space criminals that are showing up. He's Chuck Rambo, the unholy amalgamation of John Rambo and Chuck Norris. He is there. He really is. Except without any of the concerning personal life issues. What else have we got here? +1 command. Look, there's some good stuff in here. There's nothing that's screaming. Oh, the Argos cartel would be nice to pick up if I had a criminal. +8 admin and 3 security. If we could make Distal. Distal has the ability to buy into criminal for 20 XP. If the Argos cartel is still around, Filfa. Is that a bit loud? Is that music a little bit loud? Do we need to turn the music down a little bit? Also, if people don't like the music, let me know and I'll put the game music back in. I love the game music, it's just very repetitive. Where's Filfa? Where is Filfa? Jovian, Atlantia, Columbia, Centris, Pisces, Federal. Filfa Aeronautics. +1 boost, +1 mission control, +1, +3 admin. What could we replace it with? Admin plus space bonuses. Yeah, it's not bad. Proteus band's just... Okay, we can replace it with Proteus. Let's unequip Proteus. Which actually means he has space... Hang on. Distal has space free. He has 3 admin free. So we can put something else in there. You can take anything with... What was that security org we were looking at? That was Chiron Protection Services. Why can't he get this? What is stopping him from getting this? Yeah, 100 Hours the Same Tune is... Yeah. And this is all pretty boring music, but it's all free. Why can't he equip this? Insufficient admin. Ah, he's already controlling. He's just 23. Oh, he needs a slot free. Okay, he needs another slot free. That's unfortunate. Yeah, plus some money admin one. Well, I've already done that, so he can take Filfa right now. Which is exactly what I've done. That puts him back up to 25. What I would love to do is I'd love to give him Chiron. Because that... Well, it's only +1 actually. It's not really that good. It's Argos Cartel I want to give him for the +2 security. Okay, that's that done. I'm going to leave that for now. Now we need to defend... Is the EU? United States of America needs defended this turn. So we'll get Distal to defend the US. We'll just make sure there's nowhere else that needs to be defended. US, 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 US. Yeah, he had 1 too little admin free. Okay, Chuck Rambo, do you have any aliens to fight this turn? You don't. I haven't got you to do it in a while, so let's get you to just do a quick scan in the middle of Europe. Just make sure there's nothing going on, no aliens sneaking in our back door.
Where do you need me?
Oh, did he have negative money once? I didn't get rid of it, so it's still there. Hang on. Do I have anyone that can do negative money? This is positive money. That's okay. We can unequip this then, and equip Excalibur Financial. No, that's... Did I sell it? That's Proteus Brands I was using, but Proteus Brands is 2 stars, so I can't re-equip that because I'm 1 star over. That sucks. I'm gonna have to re-equip Excalibur. Well, actually, I don't need to equip Excalibur because I don't need the extra admin. I can just unequip it. So I could give him Jolt Games, which would give him 1 command. There's nothing here that's decent 1 drop. Palladium Research gives science. Material Science. Vanguard Services gives command. Pisces one I sold a while ago. Atlantia gives space research. Paladina Fund gives knowledge. I could give him I give him Palladium Research Group for now. There's nothing here that's really that interesting. But I want a superconductor. FPS? Did we get an FPS drop? Or is FPS available? On someone with Gov. Where's FPS? Federal Protective Services. The only person who can pick that up who has government. Quiet could pick it up. So Federal Protective Services is +1 secure, +1 investigation, +1 command, +3 security, which is pretty nice. We need 2 slots for that. We could drop Vespanian Private Investigations. We could drop Paris Rocketry. We could drop Paris Rocketry, which we could then give to Distal. And we'd also get rid of Cetus Private Investigations, which this will replace. That seems like a good pickup. Let's unequip this. And we'll unequip Cetus. We'll grab the Federal Protective Service, which only needs -10. That's a really nice pickup. So that gives them a really nice boost. He's at 24 security now. Then we can go back to Distal. And we can give him Paris rocketry, which is quite a nice, just general science one. And that puts him back to 25. Then I need to sell 3 orgs. Let's get rid of Cetus. We don't need this anymore. Let's get rid of Excalibur Financial. No, we'll hold on to that for now because we're going to get a new person really soon and I will need the admin. Let's get rid of... I want to keep Jolt Games. I feel like it is a mascot org. We've got Trojan Metals here. That's 2% of my space mining bonus. We'll keep hold of that. Pomona Semiconductors. We can get rid of that. And we need to get rid of one more. Talaman Interactive. Yeah, we'll get rid of Talaman Interactive. Okay, cool. That's sorted out. Back to the game. Interesting. You can see here that Quiet is costing us 341 income. But Distal and Guy are covering that with their income. So it's kind of just neutral there. Alright, anyway. So we're defending America. Defending America. We've got control of Uzbekistan. It's 178 days there. 44 days here. 43 days here. And we're looking at 58 days here. We've got... Reykjavik's ready, but we're just waiting on them to finish the mission control. I might look at direct investment once they finish this one. And in the UK, we're 11 days out from being able to federate. So for the rest of the team, let's have a look at our... So right now we're at 18% public opinion in these, which isn't too bothered. I'm actually okay with our public opinion in these states as well. That's fine. In terms of unrest, we've got a little bit of unrest in the EU, so let's deal with that. That needs to be stamped down. We'll get Fire May to do that. And I'm actually going to just do a bit of fact-finding. I'm going to get Guy to do a surveil in China, because that is an alien stronghold. And I'm going to get Quiet to do a surveil in South America, because that is also... Sorry, South Africa. No, South America. I was right the first time. Because that is also an alien stronghold. And I just want to keep an eye on the aliens right now. We've also got 2 alien fleets in orbit of Earth right now. We've got Victor 32, which has 2 Stone Fortress class destroyers. And we've got Victor 14, which is a Falling Moon class destroyer. I'm pretty sure the Falling Moon class destroyers were the ones in the early game that kept crashing into Earth. It's interesting that there's 2 Stone Fortress class destroyers. If we wanted to kill an enemy ship, we could probably challenge one of these fleets. China has 10 armies. That is a lot of armies. Tech's at 4.5. Yeah, and it's going up. The Academy are turning it into Fortress China. Victor 14 has a combat power of 198. Victor 32 has a combat power of 602. We could get a fleet up and try and destroy one of these to complete our mission objective. I actually quite like that idea, and I think it'd be quite good fun to have our first space combat this stream. What do we think about this? What does the council think of us getting a space fleet up and running sooner rather than later to engage with Victor 14 or Victor 32, if they're still here in time? I quite like this idea. We want to get this laid down now. Their combat power is inflated by DV. Okay. So they're still deaccelerating then, aren't they? How much time on advanced hydro containment? Advanced hydro containment will be done on the 31st of May. If we stop boosting Z-pinch techniques and push this, I get it done by the 19th of April this year. And that's Detroit. Let's do that then. Let's push advanced hydrogen containment as soon as that goes. And we'll take on the aliens with our Neil and Night Sky class ships. We'll maybe build 1 Neil, 2 Night Skies and see how that goes. Okay, that's what we're going to do then. Let's unpause and let's get the tin running.
Setting a watch.
Initiating recon.
Eyes up.
Protecting our interests.
What's going on here?
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Oh, you're surveilling. I was like, what are you doing? Push advanced hydro, push neutronium, and then that's what we're going to do. Coal cannon Mark 1s are... This is something I want to research. Coal cannons. Yes. Coil cannon Mark 1. We're going to research that.
Order is returning.
Nice stabilization in Paris. Our adversaries have gutted a crackdown on our executive control point in Tajikistan because it wasn't defended. That is my own fault. I did not defend that control point. Not much I can do about that if they decide to take it. What we'll do is we'll pump public opinion there, and it might stop them from being able to purge it. But probably... we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's finish the turn. That's my fault for not defending the point. Another alien fleet has just arrived in Earth orbit. And we've had a UFO crash, which is that ship, I'm pretty sure. We'll see what alien ships are left in orbit when this is done. Yeah, we want to get Cold Cannon Mark II. I remember you saying in Discord that it's not worth getting Cold Cannon Mark I because Rail Cannon Mark III is better. Okay, so our main push this turn is we need to defend the EU. So we'll get Distal to do that. Oops. I accidentally clicked on our fleet, our Mishaps class fleet in space. Should we scuttle that fleet? It's using up a mission control. It's really not got anything going for it.
Securing our interests.
This is EU. Okay, that's all good. What we're going to do is, I think I'm going to try and defend Tajikistan by boosting public opinion there. I think that'll make it a little, just a tiny bit harder for the enemy to push it back. Alright, we're also going to scuttle this fleet. I apologize, mishaps, but it's time for the fleet to go. So we're going to scuttle a sense of gravitas. You've served us well. You got us building our fleet around Mercury really quickly. Well done. But it's time for you to move on. Oh, the music's almost kind of fitting. It's like a farewell. EU is defended. I defended the EU last turn. Oh, it doesn't look defended. No, EU is being defended this turn. Distal Bradford is defending the EU this turn. It just went out of defense this turn. Okay, Guy Fawkes. So my plan here, and tell me if it's stupid, I'm going to pump. I'm going to get fire.
Where to?
Oh, God, bouncing around the globe is frustrating. I'm going to get fire to defend the control point in Uzbekistan here. Just so it's defended. And then I'm going to get Guy and Quiet to pump public opinion here. The other option is I could get one of them to do that, and I could get the other one to surveil and see if we can detect who is doing this, because I can't see an enemy agent here. And we'll see who pops up. And if they take it, we'll kill them. Because how dare they? That is our territory, not theirs. We are looking quite good on cap. So the other places we want to take, we do need to take Armenia. Sorry, Azerbaijan. And what was the other one we need to take? And Turkmenistan. So we could look at taking Azerbaijan as well. That's going to cost us... Yeah, the nation is small and poor. I know it's not going to be that effective. The other thing then is we get Guy to just start taking this territory here. We'll just get him to purge out Azerbaijan with an 84% chance. We'll just hit that.
Terminating the opposition.
And we'll just get all these countries taken over, but we'll remember to defend them. Is it possible to check if my control points are defended from this screen? Yes. Okay, so EU's not. Iceland isn't defended. So Iceland is also not defended, which is unfortunate. Iceland's probably worth more to me than
At your service.
As Tajikistan. So I should defend Iceland because it's almost ready, and I don't want to lose it. How are they doing for mission control? They're almost finished that level of mission control. Okay, so we're detecting aliens, we're purging, we're surveilling to see if there's any enemy agents here. We're defending and we're defending. Okay, let's see. Let's push this and go. We're definitely 100% defending the EU because that would be a disaster. Yes. We're definitely defending the EU. Let's confirm assignments and unpause.
Setting a watch.
Securing our interests.
Making things
Yeah,
safe.
I can defend if I need to. And just flip it. Every time Matthew Zabrowski does something and his thing pops up, I'm like, who is this and what are they doing? Why are they doing things? I didn't order you to do that. And then I remember he's an agent for the initiative, not for me. Backer tour. Some of our major backers on Earth are very interested in touring the facilities aboard Hutsville Mars. While the crew are already groaning about interruptions to their work and security chiefs fret about the potential risk for letting outsiders on board, others recognize the opportunity to justify our backers' faith in us and, through them, influence developments on Earth in our favor. We will, of course, have to pay for all of their travel expenses. They can make do with a remote tour, nothing happens. So for this, I need... The hab needs to be a research hab. The hab needs to produce money. The hab needs to have a defensive score. Sadly, Hotsville is actually building defenses and research stuff right now. But it hasn't finished them yet, so I can't do these. So they have to make do with a remote tour. That's a shame. I'd actually like to send some people to Mars, and then maybe just leave them there. Heavy coil gun batteries is done. So we're going to get coil gun Mark 1. Coal cannon researched. That's a really important one. Advanced hydrogen containment is literally about to pop.
We found something.
Cool. Check the crash site out. We lost the control point at Tajikistan. We knew that was going to happen. We'll just take it right back off them. It's not the executive.
One cannot simply squeeze a balloon.
Okay. Advanced hydrogen containment is
finished,
finished.
which itself depends upon.
I'll wait for her to finish speaking and we'll just quickly read through this.
You make weaker.
Every gram counts when it comes to spaceship design. Mass is the enemy of movement. Unfortunately, that applies to the propellant itself.
Radio 4.
A vicious circle that means that more kilos of propellant the ship stores, the more propellant it needs. Past a certain point, this becomes infeasible, which is why the only real solution is to reduce propellant mass. Liquid hydrogen has the lowest mass and provides the best specific impulse, i.e. efficient thrust. Other propellants available to us, but its low density means that it requires enormous storage tanks and extreme refrigeration in order to prevent evaporation. So we must establish how to reduce hydrogen storage density. New breakthroughs in cryocompression have finally allowed us to increase a higher energy density without suffering undue boil-off, while magnetic fields enable our hydrogen storage tanks to maintain a much higher pressure without risk of disaster. Hydrogen remains a devilish substance to contain, to be sure, but these discoveries working in tandem will allow our spacecraft to carry for vaster quantities of it more than ever before, and we can now research slush hydrogen tankers, hydron tamp, and advanced chemical rockets. Next research we want to do is probably want to look at extended space survival and space commerce, which will get us tier 3 habs and some useful products. We also need neutronium containment. Let's get that up and running. No, that's already running, isn't it? We're already doing neutronium containment, right? No, we're not doing neutronium containment. I need to get neutronium containment done then. That will get us our neutronium spiker. So we're going to begin research on that, and we're going to rush it. That will be done on the 1st of November this year. That's not that far away. So let's let that run over. And let's continue with our turn.
We've removed some threats.
Okay, we purged the Academy out of Azerbaijan. Super Kronos liquid rockets are available. That's cool. Okay, and it's now your turn. Let's quickly check level ups. So Fire May has a level up. I could level admin up on him. It's currently at 8, so he could do with his admin getting leveled up, which means we can move some admin orgs off him. I quite like doing that. I think we're going to do that. We'll get him an admin level. Who else have we got? Distal's not ready. Guy Fawkes is not ready. Quiet is not ready. Chuck isn't. Okay, that's everyone leveled up. In terms of the org marketplace, Argus Cartel is still here. Taurus Industries, plus 5% economy and plus 74 income. Icarus Resources, space mining bonus 11%. That's huge. Oh, Guy is ready. Oh, he does a quick learner, isn't he? Cool. Right, what on earth do we level up on Guy? Because look at him. Look at those stats. We could get his command up for more CP cap, or we could get his security up for more protection. Those are really the two options I see here. What's connected give him? Influence. And affluent gives him a money income. It's either command or security. I think I'm going to go for the command. We need all the CP cap we can get. Alright. Let's have a look. So Argus Cartel is still here. Icarus Resources, 11% space mining bonus. That's insane. But just fitting it on someone is going to be very difficult. Which is a shame. He has, actually, we could replace Atropos Resources with Icarus Resources and go from a 5% bonus to an 11% bonus. What's the downside of this? There's no downside to this. This is just straight up 11% space mining bonus. This is such a huge increase. So we're basically doubling what we're getting for this. This does give us money though. If we don't want to get rid of that, then other options, just looking what we've got here, we could get rid of something like, that's plus 2 plus 2. That's plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Yeah, I'm looking for... Here we go. We can get rid of Albion Intelligence, but we still need to drop something else if we do that. We could drop Foxglove Intelligence and Albion Intelligence. What does a Crux give us? Yeah, we could drop Foxglove and Albion. And Foxglove. Pavonis gives quite a lot. Pavonis gives plus 2 plus 3 plus 2. Whereas this is giving us plus 1 plus 1. Like, I'm getting rid of plus 2 plus 1 instead of plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Like, it's much better stats. Now have a look at what's our numbers up here. That's not going to take effect yet. Okay, that's done. I'm going to sell these orgs as well. They're not really that useful anymore. But that was a really... Oh. I'm going to say sell. That was a really nice pickup. That's a huge bonus. It's an extra 10% plus on our space mining income, which I really like to pick up. Okay, so we lost a point. Where did we lose the point? Because it's still here. Oh no, we lost this point here to humanity first. So let's get Guy. Oh, the turn's not actually finished yet. Now the turn is finished. So what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll get Guy to purge humanity first back out of this point, because how dare they?
Removing our enemies.
In fact, we should probably pump that a little bit, just in case they fortify it this turn. We'll spend 32 on that.
Targeting the opposition.
I'm going to get
Service.
Quiet. Well,
Ready for
hang on.
my
I'm going to
mission.
get Guy, because I just told both
What's
to
the
that.
op?
To purge out the last academy control point in Azerbaijan. And then we'll defend that next turn when I've got both of them. That just makes more sense to me.
Taking power.
Okay, no one needs to be defended
Ready.
this turn. We're going to get Chuck to... There's still no aliens showing up on the planet, which is really weird. But the aliens did crash here last turn, so let's surveil in the area. See if an alien agent has popped out.
Acknowledged.
We're going to get Fire to... Do we have anywhere undefended right now? Yeah, we've got an undefended point here. So let's defend Uzbekistan, because we now know that we have people coming after our points.
Standing by.
And I'm going to get Distal to advise the US. Where's advise? There it is.
Offering assistance.
Then we're going to have a quick look here. So they've finished that mission control. So they're now at 5 of 6 mission control. If I want to direct investment this, they need 25 points. That's going to cost me 9.8k money to finish their mission control, and then I can bring them into the EU as well. Do we think this is worth it? It's going to take them about a year in game to finish this. They are only holding, what? 3 of our control points by being independent. So it's not like they're a massive tax on us, but it does free up 3 control points, which gives me a little bit more room. It's just it's most of our income, and I don't really think we'll just wait for it. Yeah, everyone is busy, you're right. I also want to get Norway ticking over, but I really want to finish down here. So in terms of control points, they've finished. We're waiting 147 days for them to... It's taking a long time to consolidate authority here. They've been taken over, which is great. We're needing 13 days here, but they haven't even got a spaceflight program yet. We're not going to bother with their spaceflight program, are we? We're just going to build it afterwards, because it's going to take too long. Is that correct? What else have we got? Done. And then Armenia here has mission control, and it's already built half of it, which is great. And then we need to sort out our regions here as well. It's really weird that my custom... I had a custom one that just set mission control is missing. Oh, they've actually finished theirs as well. We just don't control the whole thing. That's okay. We'll just do Euro Date 6 then. Okay, that's good. Right, okay, let's confirm and unpause. And yeah, we'll save the direct investment for... Oh, non-sapient alien life forms have been found in Juba. Okay. Kyrgyzstan will get MC priority once you federate. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Protecting our interests.
Offering counsel.
The servants are probing Demas. Let's hope they don't... Ooh, oh no. Scientists monitoring the Arctic detected an eruption of methane gas at Irkutsk. Melting permafrost has led to an eruption of methane gas from ancient deposits previously stored under the ice. This is the effect of exacerbating global warming that caused it. We can dispatch a team to study the phenomenon. That will reduce methane in Earth's atmosphere. No, that will cause that anyway. Yeah. But this will get us a bunch of research, so we'll do that. That's not good. Light Coal Cannon Mark II is available for research. Hydron traps are now available for research. Egypt is asking its ally, the United States of America, to join its attack on Sudan. Decline. Egypt, under control of Henry I, declared war on Sudan.
Our people have taken control.
Okay, we've taken Tajikistan back. Let's just start the priorities back out. Hydron Trap, okay, it's just not... Oh, there's the template. It's reappeared. Hydron Trap is the DV booster.
We're in control
Okay.
here.
And we've taken the control point in Armenia, Azerbaijan as well. And now it's disappeared again. There's definitely a bug there. If I had to do this and then click back in, nope, it's gone. Weird. Oh no, it's because this place doesn't have mission control to build. That's why I can't build it. That's what's going on. Okay, unpause. Oh! We completed such a new solar. So Indefense Assad has built its solar array. We're going to start seeing a whole ton of building completing very soon. That finished earlier because that station has a nanofactory nearby, I think. Okay, new turn. It's the 1st of May. Yeah, it does exactly what it's doing, but it's just really confusing me. Iran and the servants in Azerbaijan are now rivals. Okay. Right, this turn we need to defend some stuff. Do we need Iran? No, we don't need Iran. So let me just check I've got the whole collection of Russian states that I need. Uzbekistan. Kyrgyzstan. So Kyrgyzstan, check. That's one on my list. Tajikistan, check. That's on my list. Uzbekistan, check. That's on my list. Turkmenistan I need. Then Armenia I've got, and Azerbaijan I've got. Oh, really? So I've got research for something I haven't unlocked yet. That's cool. So this is the only one I still need. What is humanity first opinion of me right now? We're still in conflict with them. Okay, we can probably afford to hit this. So we're at CP cap right now, so I can't do it at the moment, but we'll be able to do it soon-ish. UK is still... Okay, UK is now available. I should have done this a while ago. I can federate with the EU now, so let's get that done. Chuck, go fight those aliens in Juba. Distal, can you please set national policy in the EU? Let's get the UK to federate with the European Union. Fire, let's have a look at the state of our nations. We've got... I want to check, in terms of support, America is still a bit low, if I'm being completely honest. And what about unrest? Norway is over 2 unrest, but Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan are not looking great. So let's get you to stabilize nation in Kyrgyzstan. Well, Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan need it.
Will restore peace to this nation.
I'll get you to stabilize Kyrgyzstan. And then... Actually, let's swap that around. Let's get Guy to stabilize here. And then Fire can go to America and do some campaigning. He just needs to make a really good tweet or something, and then America will like him. Because that's apparently all you need to do. Everything we did here, we're all done. Let's confirm assignments and unpause. Okay. Our guy's lying low in Japan. Did I miss a defend? Are you kidding me? Tajikistan isn't defended. Ah! Because I didn't get a pop-up for it. Okay, we'll see if Tajikistan gets hit. Water purification techniques is done. That's a huge increase in water production. Okay, do we want to grab that thing that I should be able to research yet? What was it called again? The Hydron Trap. Storage tanks for stabilized monodic hydrogen, finding effective 50% bonus to the ship's exhaust velocity. Yeah, I need exotics to build this, but I don't have exotics. That's interesting. Yeah, but I can research it. That's kind of fascinating, actually. I guess they can kind of sketch the idea of it. They can be like, this is a thing we could make if we had this element, this one thing that we haven't found yet. And then when we find that thing, they go, oh, yeah, slots in here, and it works. In terms of other stuff we want to research, so much going on here. Let's get ourselves some light coil gun, improved coil gun batteries. I think rail cannon. I'll grab it actually because I think it's going to be useful, right? It gives granting effective 50% bonus on the ship's exhaust velocity is insane. We need to kill some aliens, yeah. We'll get guerrilla warfare at some point, but I'm going to research the trap just because I can. Just flex it on the rest of the world that we've got super future tech.
Things are cooling off. We're winning their hearts and minds.
Okay, up to 46% public opinion in America.
Things are cooling off.
Another reason to get our fleet up and running. Heavy coil gun battery Mark II is available.
Mission complete.
Let's federate the United Kingdom. So 27th of December 2033. Mark that day in your calendars. It's Burgoyne Day. I think I did grab 10 exotics from a heist earlier on. I think you're right. No, I think I failed that heist. I'm not sure. Once I've unlocked them, we will find out, I guess.
Target secured.
Wiped out the invasive flora and fauna. Perfect. We'll do a surveiller on Juba next turn. Returning. Now that's a good one. I like rejoin, but returning is very good. That's the slogan. We're gonna return. Alright, we did lose anywhere. Let's defend Russia.
Ready for my mission. Securing our
And then we need to defend... We're going to defend one other place this turn. But we could defend either here. This is 2 control points. Yeah, we'll probably defend Azerbaijan because it's 2 control points.
Standing by for orders. Securing our interests.
Okay. So we're returning in January. Once we do that, we're going to free up so much CP. Chuck,
I'm here.
I want you to surveil Juba because I feel like there's just lots of alien stuff going on around in that area.
Ready for
Then we've got
orders.
Guy and we've got... this is all Eurasia, isn't it? Yeah. So let's just check this out. Oops, that's the wrong button. I want to click this button. So we've got public opinion. Currently, that's fine. Unrest. We need to do something about the unrest in the European Union. We do something about the unrest in Armenia. Okay. So we'll do... Guy Fawkes will stabilize in the EU. We just got lots of people messing around in Europe right now.
Safe.
And we're going to suppress... And what was the other state that needed it? It was... Armenia. Which is... this one here. No, that's Azerbaijan. It's this one. So we'll get you to suppress in Armenia.
We'll restore peace
Cool.
to this nation.
Let's confirm and unpause.
On Overwatch.
Securing our control.
Securing our control.
Coil cannon research. So we need to get that to... We need to get the coil cannon Mark II as soon as possible. In the meantime, I'm going to get guerrilla warfare done. We're very close to seeing a whole ton of construction complete. It's going to be a bit crazy. Some of the protector supporters in Panama resigned in response to scandal. The Panama Papers just got published again. South Korea are continuing to control the
Things
world.
are stabilizing.
Order is returning.
Non-civilian alien forms detected in Brazil. The European Union has launched a new navy. So, do we have more navy building? Yeah, we'll just keep building navy. That's fine. How are things looking in America right now? So, America is halfway to another military up, and it's almost finished its next navy, and then we can start building another army there. I really want to get direct investing that, but I'm just fixing our borders before we get on with spoiling. I might actually, once we get the UK in, I think that's my next target, is we'll get the UAE into our collection, and we're just going to spoil the crap out of them, basically. Hang on. Okay, are you ready for this? Skunkworks. 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 Okay, did I build a bit too many skunkworks? I did. I built other stuff too. It just for some reason is only notifying me about the skunkworks. There's labs and stuff that have also been built. That just tanked our income. Look, I can build another manufacturing station if we need to. I don't think everything is built. Yeah, there's still a couple of things building, but we might need to build some more manufacturers. Our research just went through the roof, though. Okay, what I actually need to do really quickly now is I need to go around all of our tier 2 mines. And I need to upgrade. They all have a fission reactor array on them that I need to upload to a fission reactor. Actually, do I even need to do this upgrade at all? Do I need to bother upgrading the fission reactor array? All of our tier 2 mines have 2 LDAs now, by the way, and this is the only one that I forgot to build them next to each other on. All of the ones have them built next to each other. Yeah, I don't need the extra power, because we're currently sitting at 20 spare power on site. So I actually could replace this. No, we couldn't replace this. We do need the power from it. But cool. That's excellent. Cool, I don't need to, I thought I'd have to go around all of them and fix that. So, if we have a look at research, plus 139% on projects. I also I did labs as well. There's labs on all of these as well. So all of our individual science types will have gone up too. I wish I could actually, is there a research breakdown anywhere where I can just see what our research increases are for everything? Like you can see, I can see what our energy and what our, can I see for everything? I don't think I can. Would be here. Global? No. Atrocities. We've committed 1 atrocity. They should have conducted 8 atrocities. I didn't realize there was a global public opinion rating. That's interesting. We are in the lead. Most of the world's undecided though, which is pretty typical. Anyway, let's get back to work. Cold Cannon Mark II is available. Let's rush that. Let's replace guerrilla warfare with Cold Cannon Mark II. I'm not going to rush it. It's going to be done by July. It's May right now. That's fine. Yeah, I know about that, Gurgly. What I want to do is see all of my percentage amounts that I have for all of my research in one screen. Because it'll make it much easier to plan expansions. Because I could go, right, my information science research is behind everything else. I need to build more information science. Does that make sense? Okay, what is undefended right now? So I've got Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan are undefended. Well, I know where the boys are going this turn. So Distal, you're off to Kyrgyzstan to defend that.
Protecting our interests.
And Fire, you're off to...
Where do you need me?
This
I'm
war,
here.
just over the border, is a bit scary. We're going to defend Tajikistan.
Protecting our interests.
Now, I saw something about an army appearing somewhere. I just want to make sure that's not my army. No. Good. Okay. For the rest of the team, we've got Chuck.
Acknowledged.
Oh, look, Chuck found aliens. What a surprise. No, they didn't. That's the ones that turned up in Brazil.
LZ.
One of my countries is at war. With who? Can I check that from here? Yes. Oh, Azerbaijan is at war. Well, let's fix that. Let's... Azerbaijan... Actually, we need to fix all of this. They are at war with Armenia, apparently. No, that can't be right. Who are they at war with? They're at war with Iran. Well, can I change that? I don't seem to be able to... Oh, it's because who owns Iran right now? Who owns Iran? No, I need to go in and end the war, don't I? It's not how I change that. Ah, there we go. Material science 60%. Thank you so much, Crash Test. Material science 60%, space science 55%, energy 68%, life science 55%, military science 77%, information science 62%, and social science 102%. Yeah, I actually need to do something about this. I need to ally. That's what happened. So let's ally with the EU, United States, Eurasia, United Kingdom, and Armenia. Does that mean I can now send Russian armies in to defend them? Or do I need to join the war? Hang on. How do I actually join a war that's already in process? I need to get armies in here to defend Azerbaijan. I do have the 8th Guards army here, and they're both atomic age armies. But can I just drive them in here because they're allies? I need Russia to join the war. Okay, so I need to do a set national policy in Russia, and that will let me join the war, correct? Declare war, Iran-Azerbaijan war. Done.
Time to make our move.
Okay,
Acknowledged.
that's done. They're still higher by 0.1. So they're at 3.8. We're at 3.7. Okay, so I probably need to send a couple of armies in here. But we also have the advantage that I believe Azerbaijan is mountainous terrain, and I have mountainous warfare researched, and we have the defending forces here as well. So I think with 2 or 3 armies we'll be fine. What I'll do though is I'll start moving armies down. Will 2 armies be enough, or should I send 3? Let's just send 3. That's exactly what I'm going to do next, Neil. I'm going to ally all the other nations. It's going to take me a couple seconds. So, Armenia. Ally, ally, ally. Confirm. Then we're going to get you to ally. They're already randomly allied with the UK. Just ally with everybody. It does cost me influence. You're already allied, so I already did this one. Have someone with max command advise Russia. That's a great idea. Okay, they're all already allied. That's all good. It's just those ones that we hadn't taken yet. Yeah, everyone else is allied. Okay, let's get... Quiet has command 6. Chuck has command 20.
Your orders?
I don't think anyone has max command. No, Chuck has the most command. So what we'll do is we'll get... Chuck can't advise. No, he can. So next turn I'll get him to advise Russia, and that'll be fine.
At your service.
What can I get Quiet to do? Quiet can't, like, sabotage armies or anything, can he? No. Stupid servants and their stupid armies. What do I want you to do? Let's get you to surveil the same region where those aliens showed up, just to check something else. Nothing else has happened. Okay, so next turn we're going to get involved in this war. The problem is, Gurgly, I'm so far ahead in research that the chances of me actually stealing anything useful are so low, it's just not worth wasting the turn doing it. Let's confirm and unpause.
Eyes up.
Making things safe for our people.
Securing our interests.
As soon as that is complete, we can get one of those armies moving. They're actually about to lose the war before I can even get there. That's a shame. Okay. Well, our armies are on the border. Yeah. I think this war is going to be over before I can get here, though. It just takes so long to set national policy.
Mission
Okay.
complete.
Declare war on the Iran-Azerbaijan war. Confirm. Okay, let's pause the game. And then we'll get both of these armies to deploy here into Azerbaijan. It's going to take 15 days. Can Azerbaijan hold for 15 days? Well, the 8th Guards Army and the... who's the other army here? The 20th Guards Army move in. By the way, we can name our armies. I don't know if anyone is interested in doing that, but if you want to supply me with names for armies, we're going to have a lot of armies. I could totally have VTuber army and stuff, right? The armies are going to be important in the late game. Fingers crossed they can make it before... Can Azerbaijan hold? What's the capital of Azerbaijan? Baku? Can Baku hold out? Okay, South Korea's declared war in Sudan. That's not important to us. Come on. Russia, save Azerbaijan. Who'd have thought Azerbaijan would be welcoming Russian armies over the border in 2033? Oh, the big game's paused.
The LZ is secure.
Wiped out. Nice work, Chuck.
When I was a kid,
Z-Pitch
the
Techniques
threat
is
of
done.
nuclear Armageddon was
Okay,
on
this is
every
another big
front
one.
page every day. So forgive me if I get just a tiny bit anxious when you tell me that our best hope of sailing the stars is staging nuclear explosions inside our spacecraft.
Zeta Pinch or Z...
Commander Fiona Iowade,
I'll just wait for that to
secure
complete.
correspondence.
Zeta Pinch, or Z-Pinch for short, involves passing electrical current through plasma to generate an internal magnetic field which pulls its particles towards each other, in effect compressing the plasma. This is far from a new discovery, but the technique of a specific interest now, because if the plasma is made from fusion fuel, a sufficient degree of compression will trigger a self-sustaining thermonuclear fusion reaction. A spacecraft's magnetic nozzle can then safely convert this immense energy into far greater thrust than any chemical propulsion could possibly achieve, at least in theory. This technique has been impossible to achieve previously due to the wildly unstable nature of plasma, which moves so rapidly and so unpredictably that only a limited amount of it will undergo fusion, meaning the reaction cannot be sustained for long. So it is a recent breakthrough in plasma stimulation that makes Z-pinch-based thrusters feasible at last. By applying principles of fluid dynamics, essentially, forcing the plasma flow in a given direction, our scientists will be able to stabilize a Z-pinch, or a Z-pinch I guess, for several thousand times longer. In addition, the Z-pinch method removes the need for large and heavy coils to generate magnetic fields, thus reducing the craft's mass, which in turn means traveling further and faster through space. That's a big deal. Okay, next on our research list, we've got Neutrinium spikes, neutrinium containment going. So we can look at extended space survival, or we can look at molecular assemblers. I think that's available. Yeah, there it is there. So molecular assemblers gets us into hybrid armor, DNI repairs, rapid deployment materials, molecular benefiction, industrial atomic assemblers, rapid military prototyping, and wet navy modernization. Or we could get into, where is it? Space commerce, and that starts to get us into tier 3 orbitals. Other stuff we might want to look at, or space tourism. What does space tourism get us? Tourist berths on ships. It isn't even a prerequisite for anything. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. Why do I want space tourism? I understand space commerce, but why do I want space tourism? Is it just, do you want me to build a pleasure ship? Do you want me to build, okay, here's the only reason I can see myself actually using space tourism. It's to build a ship, put all the billionaires on it, and just fly it into the sun. That's the only reason, except I think the billionaires are potentially paying for the resistance to do its thing. It's a station module, okay. I thought it was, no. Well, there goes my there goes my sun billionaire plan. Molecular assembly gives ultra caps. So molecular assembles gives, okay. Space hotels make the most cash. You know what? I'm just gonna knock space tourism out. It's gonna take like 2 seconds to do. Let's just do it. Because you pushed me so much on it. We're researching space tourism and people are gonna lose their minds over that. Then I can say we've completed all the tier 1 research. Oh, they tried to purge us. Humanity First is trying to purge us. Are they at war with us? Okay. Let me deal with this in a second. No, they're just showing us in conflict. They're not at war, but they are hitting us. We've got another army here. First Guards Tank Army. Move to... Oh, the Iranian army is pulling out. That's excellent. There's actually 2 armies here as well. No, the 77th Infantry Division is holding. The 92nd Armored is pulling out because it's too badly damaged. We've got 3 armies moving in though. Okay, we've got somewhere undefended. It is Armenia. So distal.
Where to?
You can defend Armenia for me.
Everything's safe for our people.
What else are we gonna do? Chuck. We found some aliens we surveilled, so you can attack the alien forms. So we got alien life forms in Kampala. Done. There's also something there which we didn't actually attack. As for an army name, the 89th Armored Division Iron Fist, the 45th Mechanized Division Spares. We can add a new field for it in Mishaps Program Crash Test. If you want to, we can post those in the thread as well, and I can use them because they all get loaded in, and I just need to hit a button and it generates a random name for me. So I'm more than happy for people to start suggesting army names. I'm sure I can ask Mishaps very nicely to add that thing, and we can get those names thrown in as well. Because we've got so many armies, why not name them? In fact, since you suggested them, the 3rd Infantry Division in America, it's not the 3rd Infantry Division in America anymore. They are now, oh, I can't rename them. Yes, I can rename them. They are now the 89th Armored, and you want your to be named American divisions. Can I fit this all in? Division Iron. Yes, I can. Done. Save name. And you wanted the 444th Mechanized. I'm only going to give you one of the Americans, but you can take the 1st British Division. And they're going to be called the 445th. We're not going to ask what happened to the 143 before them. Mechanized Division Spares. Because you're the first to suggest it, you get 2 straight away. There you go. You've got 2 armies. Anyway, so Guy, let's have a quick look here. What's going on? Public opinion. Quite low, but nowhere that's important. I think it's fine. the 1337th, I like that. I need a name for the Nonets guys more than just a number. But you've got it if you come up. No one is over cap, but we'll maybe just suppress in Kyrgyzstan, just to make sure that doesn't tick over. I'm gonna remember which one is Kyrgyzstan. There it is. Stabilize.
Restoring order.
What are we waiting on over here? Let's just recap really quickly. Where is this area? So, Armenia is sitting at no mission control at all. So they're just waiting. They're actually ready to federate. We should get onto this. So we'll get Quiet to federate them into... Let's get on top of this. So we need to federate them into Eurasia. They can be done. Okay. So Armenia's ready to go in. Azerbaijan need 132 days. 86 days in Uzbekistan. Kyrgyzstan is ready to go. So we can federate them. We'll do that in a second. Why is the Australian default name the reservist? That's weird. That's so funny, Neil. I hadn't actually looked at chat, and I was like, we need to check Federation. So I'm getting better at the game. We're going to federate these guys as well. So we'll get Fire to come and federate them.
Heading to the capital.
Emu Warriors, love it. Okay, Iceland. They've still got a long way to go, but they're getting there. We're at cap. Unfortunately, I can't take any more locations, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, let's confirm assignments and unpause.
Securing our control.
Okay, regime change in Afghanistan. Again. The little rippers. Make sure to add these to the chat so that I can randomize them. And what I'll do is between streams, I'll go through like all the armies, and ones I've got I'll give random names to, so we can see them next time.
Where I come from,
Space tourism.
safe culture.
Hot on the heels of any pioneers are the entrepreneurs, hungry chasing a new frontier filled with danger, wonder, and opportunity. As we refine our methods of space travel and habitation to become faster, safer, and most of all cheaper, there will undoubtedly be a cadre of those keen to turn the black into gold. From honeymooners to retirees, whether a spring break or a corporate retreat, now is a prudent time to invest in and regulate for an infrastructure that allow humanity at large, not just the super rich, to experience the world beyond the sky. The vast profits to be reaped from the resultant slew of consumer transport, sightseeing tours, and orbital hotels can then be funneled into our other expansion efforts, as well as serving as something of a dry run for long-term human existence in space. And I just had an idea for a Project Exodus start. You turn the station they start with into a space hotel. You get space tourism as fast as possible, and you turn it into a space... I've been thinking for a while, like, you start as Project Exodus, you get a space station at the start of the game, and it's a big boost drainer. But if you turn it into a space hotel... Huh. Anyway... On to actual research. I think we're going to research molecular assemblers because I think we need to get it done. And that gets us ultra caps. So let's do that. Okay. Neutronium containment is nearly finished. Improved coal cannon is nearly finished. Hydron trap is also about to pop. Like literally the second. Done. Okay, the hydron trap is done. So next, here, I think I'm going to finish guerrilla warfare because I already started it. Okay, we're going to federate Kyrgyzstan. Now, why is there only one of these showing up? I thought Armenia was ready to go.
Prepping for next mission.
11th of February, we can unite. Okay, the Guards army has arrived. That's excellent. I forgot to advise, though, which is dumb. I thought Armenia was ready to federate. It says it is. Candidates. Oh, it's already federated. I already federated it. Damn. Okay. So what's the time limit on unification? I don't see Eurasian Union as an option for unification. Azerbaijan, European Union, United States of America, United Kingdom, and Kyrgyzstan. Why do I not see a unification option for Armenia? It's on Russia. There you go. Yeah, it's not here. I can't. There you go. Unification candidates Armenia. So they're ready to unify. They're actually ready to unify. That's why I couldn't see them. And they have not got all of their mission control yet, which is a problem, and I can't afford to invest in that. How much cap's that going to give me? 3 cap. I think I'll just waste the turn until they've got that finished. Oops.
Policy direction complete.
Yeah, I can unify Armenia, but I don't think I should, because I still need to build 3 mission control. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot, you know? it's a big part of our strategy, and that 3 mission control could make a big difference down the road. So I'm just hovering here for a second because I want to just think this through properly. Because I could just get it done, right? I could just bring them in now and it's done and not waste the counselor action. I don't care about the 10 influence. Like, that doesn't matter. Can I seek peace with Iran? And spare MC does provide bonuses. It does. It provides a lot of our income. So I could end the Iran-Azerbaijan war. Let's just do that.
We'll be ready.
Okay. The Eurasian Union under control citizens agreed with Iran to end the Iran-Azerbaijan war. So the war is now over. Let's get all of these guys back home. I'll wait for the... Oh, I can actually cancel operation.
By the numbers.
Nice work. Oh, a whole ton. Oh no. Oh no. We're in trouble. Okay, we need to get another... We need to do something about our income. Crap. So a bunch of research campuses just came online. And we are now in negative income. It's not massively negative, but it's negative. So I think what we need to do is we need to get another nanofactory base up and running around Mercury. Or spoil somewhere. Yes. I have built nanofactories. Yes. I have nanofactories building, but I think they're all finished now, unless Smoko Prime has nanofactories building. And Liampo Base is nanofactories building. Yeah, okay. So I've got 8 nanofactories under construction right now. They're going to complete 26th of November. Okay. So in the meantime, we'll just spoil for money. Cool. And I can also sell shit to the Humanity First, you're right. We'll be fine. I had a momentary panic that I just crashed the whole game. You know, like, we're suddenly insolvent and we have no money and it's the end of the world. And that's not the issue. Well, we want to spoil anyway, T-Rem, because that's how we're going to make America great again. Okay. Right. It's a new turn. Let's have a look at our teams, because I haven't actually checked on them in a little while. 11, 25. So Quiet Raccoon as an upgrade. Quiet Raccoon, honestly, his base admin is 12. And because he's my government guy, all of these different... Excuse me, I got the hiccups. All of these different orgs he's got equipped, I can't unequip from him. And a lot of them give admin. So really, there's not really much point in upping his admin. I think what I'm going to push up is his command, because that will increasingly make us have more CP. And it is useful for some stuff. So I'm going to level his command up. What else have we got? 12, 8, 14, 11. Okay. What have we got for sale? Hellbore Research Associates. Sounds terrifying. Argus Cartel, Taurus Industries, Centauris Entertainment. That's not bad. That's a good one to pick up at the start of the game. Griffin Products. Oh, really? What was the word? Was it colonialism? Do you know what's really crazy? I turned off that thing on YouTube that added the extra moderation. I'm not sure why that popped up. Surrogate Technologies, Atlanta Engineering Corp, Proteus, Terracmo. There's nothing good here. Amethyst Private Investigations. That's 3% mining. Nah, there's nothing good here. Okay. Back to the front lines. Everywhere is currently defended, is that correct? Everywhere is defended. Public opinion. Eurasian nation is going down. Probably because we had a little war. Let's do something about that. And I don't think we have to worry too much about stabilizing either. 3 or 4 words. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you did. You said make America great. Yeah, that's probably why it got caught.
Go.
Okay, let's send in the team. Still got alien life forms in Kampala. Guy Fawkes, I want you to
At your service.
I want you to advise America. No, I want Fire to advise America.
Standing by.
What is this runoff? Science command and admin. So it should have to be someone with a massive command and admin, really.
Acknowledged.
Where do you need me?
That's going to be Guy Fawkes. He's my best advisor. Filter didn't trigger that time. Huh. I don't know. The filter's weird. It's supposed to catch bots and it really doesn't. Okay, quiet. I want to do some public opinion in Russia.
I will tell our
Fire
story.
could do public opinion in Russia.
Orders.
And Distil can do public opinion in Russia. I think that's fine. Is that everything I want to do?
Must persuade the people.
We're at cap. We're still waiting on Iceland to hurry up. The C word. Oh, yeah, that is a bad word, the C word. I know what word you're talking about. So let me just check this again. You are now on the clock to be brought into the Eurasian. 116 days on you, 72 days on you, 118 days on you, and we're waiting on mission control for you. We're waiting for this army to finish moving before I can get it to fly home, so it's not using up income. Everything else is okay. Confirm assignments on pause. First Guards army, take me there, and then they can airlift home. Done. All right, all of our armies are heading home.
Offering counsel.
Yep. Tourist berths are now available for research. What if we made a space hotel that had layered defense arrays on it, and we put it on like a really high Earth orbit, so the aliens kind of went for it first? Would that work? So improved coal cannon Mark II just popped. What else do we need here? I think we've got... We're just waiting for the spikers, aren't we? That's the only thing we're waiting on. The only thing we're waiting on is the spikers, right? To get our ships rebuilt. And we can't get that until neutronium containment is done. So let's just do some generic research. Improved coal gun batteries. Coal gun battery Mark II. Yeah, we'll get this knocked out. I would like to build some gunships just because I like gunships. The fun zone. Are we actually building the space hotel? Is that something you want me to do? I mean, I could build a space hotel.
The needle.
Urban warfare doctrine, I thought was being researched. No, I'm doing guerrilla warfare. I'm only going to do one warfare type at a time, Gurgly, so once that's done, we'll roll off.
Destroyed.
I don't think I've picked up... I've unlocked the ability to unlock Slush, but I haven't unlocked it yet. I'm pretty sure. I'll check it next time. That jerk as the turn rolls over. Okay. So really, nothing that exciting has happened yet. We'll check out orgs, actually. We'll do that really quickly. Let's turn this off. Oh boy, there's nothing new really here. Hector Applications is new. US Special Forces Group. +1 command, +2 security. ASD is back. Almac Technologies. Nah. Alright, what were we thinking? Slush the non-exotic version of Hydron Tap. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye out for it next time we get a research pop. I think we're going to get one quite soon. Yeah, United North America is not going to finish anytime soon. 25th of August. Guerrilla Warfare will finish it in this turn, so we can check it then. Right, Chuck. Aliens, attack, you know the drill. Distal, investigate alien activity, go. What is our nation situation like?
Standing by.
Public opinion is still... Wait, we need to resort this. Why does it sometimes let me sort it and sometimes not? Okay, there we go. Public opinion is fine in all the countries that it matters. Alien spotted? Great. If we look here, we've got 194 boost in the European Union. How amazing is that? In terms of unrest, we maybe need to do some unrest in the European Union. That's getting a bit high. So let's get Fire to crush that unrest. How dare you dislike the utopia that I'm building for you. One of the most advanced nations in the world with the lowest inequality. And there is a resistance movement. Okay. Where is that alien? There he is. Let's do some spying. Let's spy on this alien. I don't know if I want to arrest him.
Surveilling target.
And let's get quiet. Where else do we have high unrest? Uzbekistan. Let's just decrease unrest in Uzbekistan. Which is this one? Yes! Hey, Toasty Ghost. I have not heard of the Delta 5 Rings of Saturn. Hello, Game of Kane. How are you doing as well? Welcome both of you to the stream. Thanks for popping in. Right, we've got 56 days left on Uzbekistan. Kyrgyzstan is ready to go. We're just waiting on them to complete. Kyrgyzstan is 101 days. Azerbaijan is 102 days. It's taking so long for these little nations to get their things in order. It's specifically the letter V. So it's Delta V Rings of Saturn. Okay. Yeah, of course it's Delta V. I'm an idiot. Oh, good here. Let's confirm assignments and unpause. We'll get guerrilla warfare this turn, and we'll have a look and see if the hydrogen slush technology is available. Let's close this for a moment.
Got some intel on our target.
So what do we know about this
Wrapping up
alien?
here.
Prepping for mission.
He has second wave survivor and hard target, so he's still no third wave yet. He has the Salamander shock troops, which the old one we arrested had. We'll get some more info on him next turn. What do we think about detaining this guy? Our alien threat level is at 2. So I think we could actually do it.
Violence is abating.
Things are cooling off.
Cool. Down to peaceful. That's nice. Guerrilla warfare has completed. So let's check out if we've got access to hydrogen slush. I don't think it's popped yet. I don't see it. A mining game with things like High Fleet. Actually, I think that has popped up somewhere. I think someone was talking about a really cool... I think I got a YouTube notification or a YouTube suggestion on my homepage for someone else doing a video on it. There's Tourist Berth. But I don't see slush. I'm just going back over it again. Molten salt, salt water, composite. Cool, I'll check it out. Top of the list right now, though, is High Fleet Season 3. I finished recording all of Project Wingman today. I got hooked and I couldn't stop playing it, so it's done. Which means I can concentrate, I can put even more time into High Fleet, which is so close to getting ready. I just need to get the votes sorted out. It's a material science one and it's not there. Okay. So in the meantime, let's build the space hotel. Screw it. Let's make some money. Let's milk the rich.
Target secured.
Completely wiped out. Fantastic, Chuck. Tourist berths are done. Yeah, I just went for a crash test. I was like one mission ahead of what you people knew, and I just had so much fun. I got really into it. I got a little bit too into it. I finally took space tourism. Yes. Wait for tier 2. Okay, we'll wait for tier 2. Wait for space hotels. What else do we want to grab next? I mean, how quick was that to research? Right, that took like 3 days to research. Oh, I want to get, what was it again? Was it arc batteries? Scrolling back through chat. Nah, I can't find it. Chat was so fast. Is it good, T-Ram? Do you recommend it? Was it improved heavy Colgan batteries you wanted to pick up? So many batteries. We're not interested in IR arc lasers. Normal IR arc batteries. IR arc batteries. Heavy, medium. Is it the 48 centimeter batteries? Is it the medium IR arc laser batteries we're looking at? I want to make sure I research the right one. No, that's laser cannon, not batteries. Where are the... Is it heavy... No, that's not arc. Hang on. Heavy railgun batteries. Heavy IR arc laser cannon. Heavy I arc laser batteries. This is not a battery, though. This is a cannon. I don't actually have access. I can't research medium IR arc laser batteries. I don't have that research. I've got heavy IR laser batteries that uses 4 hard points. And I have medium that uses 2, but these are cannons. Not batteries. I don't have medium IR arc laser battery, though. At least I can't see it. I've only got medium IR laser cannons. Now, light IR laser cannon. Medium IR laser cannon. There it is there. Well done. Okay. Okay. No, that's that cannon, not batteries. It's a good gun, though. Yeah, it's for LDA. So every time we get an upgraded battery, it gets all of our LDAs automatically get it. You say up. That's a 4 slot. Light railgun batteries. That's not it. Light rail cannon. Light IR arc laser. Light IR arc laser. Medium IR arc laser cannon. Heavy IR arc laser battery. Heavy IR arc laser cannon. Spaceport security framework. Advanced heavy railgun batteries. Light coal gun batteries. Improved light coal cannon. This is ridiculous. The word soup in this research. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have it. Okay, we're spending way too much time in this research window. Spaceports don't auto-upgrade. Do I need to rebuild them then? I assume they would auto-upgrade too. Let's just get Anaconda missiles researching for now. So something is researching so we can get on with the game for the moment. The Sudanese 9th Division was destroyed. That's sad. Slush hydrogen tankage. It just popped. That's funny. There it is. Slush hydrogen tankage. Tanks that contain a dense mix of solid liquid hydrogen propellant, granting an effective 25% bonus to the ship's exhaust velocity. Select project. Done. Okay, that is now being researched.
We found something.
I'll definitely check it out, guys. Thanks for bringing it up. I'm always on the lookout for cool new games. Okay, a new turn has popped. What do we want to just check on here? We've still got plenty of time on all of these being done. Iceland is slowly ticking towards its mission control being completed. What else do we want? UK is almost done as well on its mission control. It's only got 4 more. Scotland is just dragging its heels on mission control, which is frustrating. Come on, Scotland. Get your act together.
Where do you need?
Why can't we assault this? Why can't I order Chuck to attack these alien life forms? What's going on here? Chuck is here. He has a big spray gun to kill alien life forms, and there are alien life forms right here. So why can't he do anything about them? I think there's another example of that somewhere else in the world as well. Ooh, you know what we need to do? We need to check on the alien infestation in Canada.
Initiating recon.
Acknowledged.
Let's have a look at the state of our nations. Just a second to sort this. There we go. Okay. So, USA, ever we care about is fine for public opinion. We have a little bit of unrest kicking off in Armenia and in Kyrgyzstan, so we'll just push down that. That's good to hear, Toasty Ghost. I'd like to support devs. Yeah, it's probably a bit of both, Tier M, if we're being completely honest. But don't tell my partner that. Let's stabilize in Kyrgyzstan, which I got right first time.
We'll
And
turn
the other
down.
one we need to stabilize in is Armenia. And the reason we need to do this is because I'm only investing mostly in boost, mission control.
Restoring order.
Right, fire.
Where
I
to?
want to get you to advise America. You're not the best person for it, but it doesn't matter that much.
Offer
And I'm going to get
support.
Distal to advise
go.
the. Oh no, we need to change up this turn actually, because I want
I'm
Guy
here.
to investigate the aliens some more. Because I'm thinking
Tracking target.
I'm actually thinking we're going to capture this alien. I've forgotten about him because we spent so long in bloody research. Oh yeah, this game is incredibly complicated, Toasty Goat, and we're like 30 hours into it. It's a Space 4X. It's extremely complicated. What you not get? Okay, let's capture this alien. Let's risk the lives of our people. So Quiet's chance to capture it is base 6%, and Guy's chance to capture it
Ready.
is base 3%. So Quiet is going to perform the mission. So Quiet is going to attempt to capture the alien. Oh, don't worry, I will not forget to protect. I'm very aware of the alien clapback if you mess up. So we're going to spend all of our ops to get that to 46% chance. We'll get Guy to investigate them, which I think he's already doing, but we'll just make sure. Yeah, investigate Xeno Alpha Alpha 20. Then we'll get Chuck to protect
Ready for my mission.
Wyatt so that he doesn't die if this goes wrong. And then we need to get Distal to stabilize in Kyrgyzstan. Done.
Restoring order.
Okay. Interesting. Why am I investing like this in Kyrgyzstan? We just want to invest in mission control. Well, they've got a long way to go, don't they? Oof. Okay, so just to check, Guy Fawkes is investigating the alien to increase our chances of capturing him. Quiet is going to attempt the capture with a 46% chance of doing so, and Chuck Rambo is there to defend him in case it goes wrong. Let's confirm assignments and unpause.
Defending the VIP.
Well, the protection was successful.
I will help them.
Defendant, okay, just don't care about the defend interests. We're now able to take freedom fighters. Regions with independence movements have a 50% chance of grants for breaking away following our unrest missions there.
Person of interest surveilled.
Investigate complete. We now know that he has 25 loyalty, because we already knew that. Slush hydrogen tankage is complete. That's great. So is this a module we need to add to the ships? Because I haven't got a slot for it. We'll just finish off the Anaconda missiles because we already started researching them. Improved Kogan batteries are about to pop as well. And neutronium containment is about to pop. And quantum encryption is about to pop. This is all really big. And United America is about to pop. This is all a really big deal.
We got the package.
We got him. We captured another alien. Well done. God, the team is kicking ass. That's 3 for 3. Whoops, I almost knocked over my tea. 3 for 3 on alien captures. That's really, really good. So, how angry with us are the aliens? Yeah, I can build ships in this game. I'm actually getting ready to build ships. And then you do... Okay, we're at level 3, alien threat. You do kind of like... what's the way to describe it? So this is the ship design screen. Replace liquid hydrogen. Got it. You do Battlestar Galactica Deadlock style kind of real-time space combat as well as this global and space takeover game. There's a lot going on. It's extremely complicated. It's a lot of fun. Improved Kogan batteries are done. Amazing. Okay. So all we need now are neutronium spikers, and we're ready to build our fleet. That's the only thing we're waiting for. Let's get urban warfare going. Is that what we want? Civil defense programs. Population loss and GDP damage from nuclear strikes reduced by 20%. Let's just hope that never comes up. Let's do urban warfare. It's going to take a little bit of time to pop, and we can just replace it when something else comes up.
You'll frown at my
Okay,
ignorance and
neutronium
romanticism,
containment
but
is done.
look, if one good thing comes out of all this mess, it's getting to tell my kids that every spaceship has a tiny star at its heart.
I think Moon Specker won't work for us because it needs fusion drive. Cool, I'll check that in a second. The use of neutronium, the same as the material found in the core of a massive neutron star as a potential energy source, requires first and foremost the capability to recreate the intense gravity that first created it, else it would rapidly decay in a burst of deadly radiation. Once harnessed, it is the very burst that can provide incredible amounts of energy, but containment of such free neutrons is thus far eluded even our brightest minds. However, our scientists now believe they can build upon their work in ultra-dense diamondoids, which we've already researched, to create a honeycomb-like lattice capable of finally containing the incredible pressure of the subatomic particles of which constitute this neutron-degenerate matter, caused because no two such particles can exist in the same place at the same time, and thus preventing their premature decay. By finally and safely bending neutronium to our will, they will believe we can build fission-based spacecraft drives of a once unimaginable power. The following projects may unlock for us neutronium spiker. Imagine researching that and not getting neutronium spiker. Okay, mega research to look at. We've got... I'm going to get extended space survival. Where is it? No, we want space commerce? Or do we want... Where is it? What space assault doctrine? Advanced Space Marines, okay. Why can't I find it? Extended space survival. I obviously don't have it unlocked yet. Extended space survival. What is the prerequisite for this? Oh, I need space agriculture, space medicine, and space research, which is comes. Okay, I need space research done. Yeah, it's not. Oh, it is done. It is done. Yeah, extended space survival is done. That leads on to our space future, which I don't. Okay. So colony has it's our space future that we need, which comes from space commerce. So space commerce is what we need to research next. It's space commerce I want, which is the one I was looking at. So we'll get space commerce ticking over. So we can get our space hotel built. And I'm going to stop mega investing in this. What we're waiting on now is we're waiting on... So you want me to check Muon? So if we go to design ship class, we go to drive, Nerva, grid, Ion, Nova, Diana, Venture. I don't think I've researched it yet. No, I haven't researched it yet. So if I go into research, tech trees. No, that's what I want. I want to go to tech, change project, and then Muon Spiker. Muon catalyzed nuclear fission reactions, granting a 20% bonus to fusion drives. Where can I check what this needs? It just says nuclear fusion reactions. So we need a nuclear fusion reactor then, don't we? Which I don't think we currently have. Because our current engine is molten core fission. So it's fission, not fusion. So yeah, we need a fusion power plant. Okay. So we can't use that at the moment. So fusion power plants are also on the list. But we use Pegasus drives for now. Oh, there's so much going on. So we're just waiting for neutronium spikers to pop. Anaconda missiles is done. Neutronium spiker will work on fission. I'll get Muon spikers research for later, or we'll look at other stuff. Autonomous research groups. Our chance to lock any project for research increases by 10%. That's actually tempting, just because we need to get neutronium spikers done. We can also do, let's just do publicized alien threat. We wanted to do this for ages. It's a very quick research. Try to reduce this tree a little bit. We've got so many options piling up, honestly. Done. Publicized alien threat is complete. Okay. Broadcast outlet. Simple media station communicating our efforts that gives influence. Commercial research. Okay, operations research. We know those do. We don't need any batteries, and we don't need any heat sinks, and we don't need any armor. Autonomous research. Do you think it's worth getting? I was kind of joking about it, but yeah. We need to get that spikers to pop, and this will help that happen. We're about to get another research to complete, by the way. United North America is done. So the USA now has claims on Vancouver, Whitehorse, Montreal, Toronto, Calgary, and Nuuk. So we can now take over Canada and add it into the United States of America. Let's get... Fusion Outpost, Southwest. Let's just get the... Freedom Fighters, PsyOps, Spaceport Security Framework. Light Rail Cannon. River Jet Missiles. We'll get Hera Torpedoes going. These are all going to go really quickly. I also got all the missiles researched. First tank. Okay, well, most of our Russian armies are getting back home, which is good. You are definitely airlifting home because it doesn't look like you are. I don't think these guys are actually doing what they're supposed to, so I'm just going to get them to airlift home. Grab off Colgan modules? Okay. Right, we've got new orgs. Let's have a look at that. $16, $11, $17, $13. Okay, we've got a level up for Distal. So Distal can now grab Criminal, which I think I'm going to do. Because now we've got access to Criminal orgs. And the Argos Cartel is still here. And that gives +8 admin and +3 security, which I think is very, very good for him. We can get rid of Antera's brands, which just gives 3 admin and 4 economy. So we need to get rid of 3. What does Latvera products give him? +74 income. This gives +51 income. So it's not quite the same. Philia Aeronautics. That's some nice stuff on there. SGI is giving him a little bit of security. The Energy Independence Initiative. Theta products, economy. This is just giving him hostile. Yeah, let's drop Theta products, unequip. And we can grab the Argos Cartel. And that gets his security up to 10, which is better than nothing. We can start looking at other criminal organizations to pick up for him. In terms of unassigned orgs, what have we got at level 1? Excalibur Financial. I kind of want to hold on to that until we get our hands on our next person. Jordan Metals is 2% space mining. I don't think I need the 2% space mining, to be honest. Let's sell that. Alright, back to the game. Let's see what else we've got to go for us here. So Chuck. We captured an alien last turn, which is great. I was going to check and see if we had alien activity going on in Canada, because they did have a stronghold here for a while, and I haven't checked it for quite a long time. How are we doing here? Iceland is halfway to finishing its mission control. Armenia is still... I need to check that up north, that's fine. You guys are 1 off mission control, but 71 days away from me being able to do anything with you. Oh, that's interesting. Humanity First have lost control of Turkmenistan. It's now under control. Oh, if only I had the CP for this. It's been abandoned. We're 25 days away here, and we're 70 days away here. This is the last nation state I need to pick up. No, not Uzbekistan. Turkmenistan is the last nation state I need to pick up. 4 per control point. And I have 479. So this will put me over cap if I capture this, unfortunately. It's very tempting, but I'm not going to do it. I want to just take it easy. We're not in a massive rush, but we are, if that makes sense. Let's check the nation situation. So let's sort by name, and then we'll sort by this. So right now, USA, yeah, these are all above 50%, which is perfect. We've got unrest of 2 in Armenia and 2 in Tajikistan. So let's get them suppressed. So we'll get quiet to do that. So Armenia.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
And then Turkmenistan.
Ready to go. At your service.
Tajikistan, that's the wrong one. Oh no, that's the right one.
Restoring order.
And then we'll get FIA to advise America.
Lending my
And we'll get Distal
I'm here,
to advise Europe.
ready for my mission.
That symbol triggered the filter, really? What was that a cat moment, T-Ram? Did you have a cat on your keyboard? Or are you trying to make a smile, an emoji?
Eyes up.
offering support.
I will help them.
Hero Torpedoes is done. We still haven't had the Spikers mission, the Spikers pop, which is a bit concerning. Do you want to get Ferrocite research done? We'll just get one of our research things ticking that over. It's going to take a long time, but we might as well get it over and done with. Guess what? Quantum is about to pop.
Believe me,
done.
these bastards have already
Quantum
lost
encryption.
everything humanity's ever written. If we don't come up with some way to talk without them listening in, we've got less chance
I thought it
of
was a
survival
cat.
than a hummingbird in a hurricane.
Okay.
Commander Fiona Ayawade, secure correspondence with colleague.
Given that we need to transmit highly sensitive and hugely complex information through space potentially monitored by any number of forces unknown, making our data truly secure is an absolute imperative. We need truly unbreakable encryption to ensure any communication cannot ever be read by anyone other than its intended recipient. It is our recent breakthrough in quantum computing that makes this possible, but it is this very same breakthrough that has made the need greater than ever before. With its ability to perform potentially billions of calculations simultaneously, a quantum computer could crack even our most complex encryption systems in a heartbeat. New quantum-generated encryption methods are thus required to ensure covert operations remain covert and to ensure our colonies and spacefaring vessels are safe from calamitous interference. Quantum key distribution has now been identified as the best path forwards, taking advantage as it does of the highly unpredictable behavior of subatomic particles to generate encryption keys without further slowing long-distance transmissions. For whoever can most successfully implement this, a truly unhackable future awaits. Cool. Yeah, I don't have tech randomization on Nets, guys. I didn't update. Okay, so quantum is done. We've done neutronium containment. We've got molecular assemblers done. That leads to ultra caps, but that isn't available yet because it's still researching. What do we want to look at here? We're kind of a bit ahead. We could look at fission pulse drives. We could look at next generation aerospace. Let's have a look at the tech tree. All right. So particle cannons are a possibility, but I think we're pretty happy with coil guns right now. I think we want to get to plasma is the end point. There's advanced missile warfare doctrine. Fusion power is done. What's a rival international development get us? This is required for the following global text. Climate change mitigation, integrated space earth economy. Well, I think this is straight up something that the resistance would be worth looking at. Let's get into mitigating climate change. Okay. So we're just waiting for spikers to pop and then we'll get our fleet built. That's literally all we're waiting on. New project available. We are able to undertake covert ops. Allows us to recruit an additional counselor. Hugely important. Let's drop ferrocite resistance and get covert ops going. Okay, yeah, I'm not fully done. Sorry, just reading chat there. Covert operations. Well, it's a really quick project as well. This will finish really fast. I'm actually going to rush it. 22nd of August or the 27th of August. I think that we need to rush it. And what type of counselor are we looking for here? Do we want a bold space marine who could go and assault enemy facilities, or are we looking for another?
Things are stabilizing.
I'm not sure what I want for my next counselor. Covert ops is done. Okay. And perfectly timed, Neutronium Spiker is available. Amazing. Neutronium Spiker. Allows the construction of the following ship components. Small numbers of free neutrons are generated and used to catalyze nuclear reactions, giving a 35% bonus to thrust and fission and fusion drives. Select project. Okay. We're going to rush this. It's going to be finished in the 1st of September or... Okay, rushing it doesn't matter. It's going to be finished very soon. Next turn, it'll be finished. In the meantime, let's have a look at who's available to hire. Oh, that's the wrong tree. Now, I'm going to preface this before we click on the recruit button, that if Hijinks is available, I have to hire him. Okay, phew, he's not here. Whew. So what are we looking for here? What is our goal? What do we want this person to do? So if we have a look at our current pool, we have Guy Fawkes and Quiet Raccoon. They are our covert agents. They go in. Hey Razorback, welcome to the stream. We're about to hire our 6th counselor. They go behind closed doors. Not too much. I've tanked our income. They go behind closed doors. They take over nations. They hunt down enemies. They assassinate them and they capture them. That's what Guy and Quiet do. Chuck is our public face of the military. He assaults alien positions. He protects our team when they need protected. He's just an all-around fight guy. Fire and Distal are diplomats. They convince people that we're really, really cool. They turn people to our side, and they protect our borders. So what does the last person need to be? That's the question. There's an operative here. Consolidation of countries, building skunk works, and designing some spaceships. Yeah, that's what I've done. Aim for admin sciences and advice bot. Any missions I want more of? Not really. I think we're in a pretty good location. This operative has a lot of stuff. If we just look here, he's got assault enemy, a space asset. Nobody has that at the moment. There's a judge here, which is a bit more general. Got a fixer here. Fixers don't really have anything that exciting on them. This operative is high on my list right now. There's a scientist here. Scientists have so few missions, unfortunately. So the science thing they get is Each point in science increases the council's research income by 1%. High science scores will also help defend our interests against alien activity. Yeah, social science, this down there. There are no astronauts. There is a commando here. He's a government commando for China, which is interesting. What's this guy got? Aware connected government. So we've got another European government. That's quite good. Brazen. +1 persuasion, -1 security. Ugh. And careless, -2 security. So this guy's got built-in -3 security, and he's an operative. That doesn't look great. This is not the best candidate pool, but it never is. Fixer, non-grata, aware survivor, reverse. Yeah. The fact that this guy is European and has government gives him access to a lot of stuff. Especially since the European Union is about to cover the most of the world. Once we finish the little bit of the job we're doing. And I can remove negative traits, that's true. In terms of what this guy can do, he can crack down, purge, he can coup, he can advise, he can stabilize, he can sabotage, detain, assassinate, extract, sabotage, steal, protect, go to ground, contact, orbit. These aren't that important. Assault enemy space asset is the one. I don't have this mission type at the moment. Lead space marines in an attempt to capture an enemy hab. Requires marines at the council's location. Fleets must dock with enemy stations to launch an assault. Stations may drop troops to the surface, and bases may assault nearby hab sites. Requires spare mission control. Stat command, spend ops. European doesn't matter for orcs? Well, that sucks. So because he's from Madrid, it's Spain, right? He will look for Spanish orcs. Oops, sorry, that's my creaky chair. I kind of feel like maybe we just hold out for an astronaut. Science is the stat I have the least represented among all of my guys. I have nobody who's invested in science. And it might be worth having someone with a science investment. The only scientist we have here, there was a social scientist. Which is 50% of social science research. I'm not hugely excited about that. What's up Tisha got? Indulgent, prosperous, famous, averse. 7 persuasion. Not great. Excuse me, there's the yawn. American though, so she can get American government stuff. Oh, that's a good point, yeah. I think we're gonna take Jesus here. I think he's the best bet right now. We'll keep an eye on the job board and replace him, but I'm gonna grab him for now. Let's just quickly get a name for him from our good friend Many-Headed Mishaps tool. I'm just going to load this up. Give me a second. I didn't have it ready to go. It needs to take a second to run. It's still starting. It doesn't seem to be running for me. There we go. I want to get a new counselor. Shift C. Unga. That is the name. The name that I rolled for this guy is just UNGA. Who submitted that? All right. Customize. Their name is just UNGA with no family name. Oh, I have to give them a family name. Well, I'll roll another one and they'll get that family name. The second one that came out was Jeremy Clark Dad, which I'm going to overrule because that's an amazing name. Okay, he's going to be Jeremy Unga Clark Dad. How's that? Keeping everybody happy. Family name Bunga. I'm not going to do that. Confirm. Okay, he has joined us. Let's give him some admin orgs. This one gives money, which is great. This one is negative money, but it's balanced by the one that gives money, so that's fine. Stake for all gives money as well. Is that all? Aquarius investments, that's... I won't be able to see what his admin is yet. None of this will kick in until his next turn. He does look like a thumb, doesn't he? We'll give him the MIB. You can pull an admin org off Distal, that's a good shout. Let's give him Jolt Games for the command, because he's going to need command. None of this is really giving him stats that he needs. If we jump over to Distal, let's see what his admin is at the start of the turn, and then I'll go from there. But we finally have our sixth person, which is pretty cool. Cool. Encrypted research systems is available. I'll check it out. Give him Reddington. Where's Jeremy Clark dead?
Acknowledged.
Okay, let's have a look at his stats now. So Jeremy Clark dead currently has 15 admin. We'll give him Reddington because it doesn't give him anything that exciting, but yeah, sure. And then we can pull an org from Distal. Oh, Guy Fawkes is ready for a level up, actually. Let's give him another level in command. Oh, look at our cap. It's up to 517. I think it's time we took Norway and that other location. So Distal's at 20... Yeah, we can grab something off Distal. Stratus Rocketry, maybe? Not that exciting, Stratus, is it? Ryan and Company, maybe? Just see what he's got here. We could take Laverta Products, actually. And we'll give that to Jeremy Clarkdad. And I might as well equip the stuff that's here just so that it's doing stuff and not just sitting empty until we can find better stuff. Okay, that's him maxed out for now. Let's have a look at what's available in the marketplace. Apparently none of this is available for him because I don't have enough admin. Okay. Ishtar Innovations. So what's better, right? Anything here giving command or security. 3rd US Special Forces Group. So get someone to pick that up and give it to him. Neutronium Spiker is already researching. Just still 25 admin, lol. Okay, let's grab something else off him. So his base admin is... He's at 25 admin and his base admin is 4. All he has is admin orgs. See if we can get FIFA Aeronautics off him. He's still at 25 admin. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay. Well, he's now at 23 admin. He can get Theta. Alright. Orgs to buy for Jeremy. 3rd US Special Forces Group. It's only taking me -2 for +1/+2. I'm going to grab that for him. Second Chance. Headquartered in Hamburg. Interesting. +3 security on that. Can we maybe pick that up on Distal? Yeah, let's grab that on Distal. That's a really good pickup for him. More persuasion and security. That's a really, really good org for him. Nothing else here seems to have stats that I want Jeremy Unga to have. But our admin is now up to 529, which is just amazing. Okay, let's get the rest of these nation states under our control. We need to now grab Turkmenistan. So Guy, purge Turkmenistan. Go. That's going to cost us 4 + 4. It's going to cost us 10. That's going to put us to 490. We have enough to take Norway as well. Quiet. Take Norway. Quietly. Take Norway. Purge. Alright, we're going to take Norway and the last nation we need for Russia this turn. We're also pretty much ready. How are things looking in the UK right now? We still need to build a decent amount of mission control. In fact, that's pretty low investment in mission control right now. But Scotland is still really far behind on mission control. Oh, the puppy just woke up. She might need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. The dog just wanted to visit me, and then she went to the bathroom, and now she's sitting next to me looking sad, so she might leave the room in a second. Okay, you asking about Iceland crash? We're still waiting on that last mission control. It's almost there, but we're not going to rush it. We don't need to spend the money on it. So we're taking Norway. We're taking our last province here. Let's just check all of these. So they're ready to go. We're just waiting on mission control. Here we've got 56 days to go before we confederate. 10 days in Uzbekistan. We need to remember that. They're ready to go apart from... They're just waiting on cooldown. And 54 days here. What is the cooldown on them? This is really discordant music, isn't it? Let's just skip this track. It's almost the end of it, but it's very discordant. Oh yeah, the manufacturers did finish. We are at positive money, so we'll get the space hotel going soon. Kyrgyzstan can be done on the 11th of February 2034. Okay, so it's still a little bit of quite a long way away actually. So they're bringing all that in. Chuck, you have nothing to do right now. Can you please check South America for me? I feel like there's baddies here.
Watch.
Fire.
Ready for orders.
You advise in America.
Offering counsel.
It's not a great income though, but Space Hotel, Project Space Hotel will fix it. Distal, can you advise in Europe? And our new friend Jeremy, you actually have a scroll bar on your missions because you have so many of them. What are you gonna do? You got an 81% chance to steal project on Gennari. If I do this, will it make the initiative suspicious? Let's see what they've got.
No secret to save from me.
Oh no, I have someone to defend and I missed it. Okay, it's one section of the United Kingdom. I think we'll be fine for one turn.
Initiating surveillance. Offering assistance.
Offering assistance.
New Navy launches in America. Cool, we got a Navy built. Let's switch our investment over to build Army. I want 2 slots in this. Cool, that's another army on the way, and the military is almost moved up. I really hope we don't lose the UK. Autonomous Research Groups is finished as well. Let's have a look. Most of these are just breaking up nations, civil defense programs, which I don't really want to address. Let's get the batteries out of the way. Let's just start researching batteries and get them done so they're just gone. Okay, the Sudanese war was going on for a long time. It's finally finished.
No more secrets.
Improved light railgun batteries, rapid response teams. Aliens suffer -3 on terrorized missions against our control points. Yeah, let's get rapid response teams. That actually sounds quite useful. Good work, Unga. Neutronium Spiker project is complete. It's time. It's time to build spaceships. Don't really need advanced chemical rockets, do we? I'm just going to get another... Actually, let's get rapid response teams researching. Okay, and let's look at some spaceships. That's how we'll close things out. Design ship... No, ship classes. The Neo-class battleship upgrade. Okay, so first things first, we want to get a... Where is it? Mission outpost kit. Laser engine. Oh, I can't find it. Neutronium spiker. Small numbers of free neutrons are generated and used to catalyze nuclear reactions, giving a 35% boost. And apparently we could also replace liquid hydrogen containment with... What is it we could replace it with? Or have we not researched that yet? Do I have it written down what that replaces? Once advanced hydrogen containment, better do advanced hydrogen containment. I don't think I've researched that yet, but that can be upgraded at a later date. That's fine. Okay, so what we need to look at now is we need to look at getting it to and from slush hydrogen. Okay, where is the slush hydrogen? I think I've researched that. Hydrogen trap, there it is. Requires a drive that uses hydrogen as propellant. So I can't use Pegasus drives. Slush hydrogen trap only works. Is that the right one? No, slush hydrogen tankage. Requires a drive that uses hydrogen. Oh, now it's available. Is it slush hydrogen or hydrogen tap? So this is 25%, and this is 50%. I don't think I can equip this. I can equip this. Huh. Oh, but it needs exotics, which I can't build. I might have 10 exotics, but I don't know if I do. We'll make 2 versions, and we'll give one of them that module and see if we can build it. Now, apparently this is an invalid refit. I might have exotics, I just can't see them, Crash. Why is this an invalid refit? Hull cannot change. Ignore the refit bit. I'll just save it as a new design. Okay. Oh, it's also showing us the Night Sky class battleship. This should be the Neo. We'll call this the Neo A battleship. Okay, I'm just a bit concerned, but whatever. Right. So we're running about 20 armor on the front. And we're looking at maybe 4 armor and 2 armor, maybe something like that. So if we do a transfer, we want to check transfers to a bunch of different places in the solar system. Apologies if you hear some weird noises. My cat is decided to jump around the room. She's having her sort of midnight zoomies. Also, the dog is making gross noises because she's licking herself. So sorry if you hear that too. Let's have a look. So what we want to look at is Earth, Mars, Mercury, and Jupiter. 3535. Okay, we can try 3535. Let's see how that comes out. That's a lot of armor. 35, 3. Hey! Tell me. Hang on a minute. The dog and the cat are being bad. I'm not sure what's going on, but for some reason her and the cat are not being friendly right now, so I just want me to move her out of the room when she was being grumpy at the cat. Push that to 20, okay. So that's what we're looking at right now. If we do some transfers. So first of all, look at a transfer to Earth. Well, not from Earth. So Earth to Mars. So Earth. Can I just... We'll say Scaffold Shipyard, that's where it's going to start, to Mars, and we'll just say Mars itself. No, we don't want to go to Mars, we'll go, what, like synchronous Mars orbit? The fleet has insufficient delta V, it requires 27.4, and we're currently at 14.5. So it can't complete an Earth-Mars transfer. I'll check that for you, Crash. The, propellant for the Pegasus drive. Advantage for the Pegasus drive offers higher exhaust, efficient speed of drive. It requires hydrogen propellant. Okay? So we need to get this up to 27.4. And I think it's going to require a huge amount of tanks to do that. Like an insane amount. We're up to 300 water on this ship now. So now I've got it at the stage where it can make the Mars transfer. Try low Mars orbit. Okay, let's bring this back down to 20, just to see what it's like at that. It was just because I had one already equipped, Crash. That was the problem. So if we try low Earth orbit, low Mars orbit, 14.5 kps is needed. Okay, that's a lot less. No, this tractor needs 29. Needs more. I'm definitely gonna have to skim down on the armor. That's not even looking at a Jupiter. So if we bring this down to maybe 30 and take one off both of these, that gets us up to 16 kps, which still is nowhere near enough. And then we have to add so many propellant tanks to get this. This can now make the transfer. So if we get it to 40 tanks, we can make the transfer from Earth to low Mars orbit. Alright, if I wanted to go from Mars... So we'll go from low Mars orbit, which I can't select because it's already there, but I want to go to Jupiter in the long term. So hang on. Yeah, I want to go to low Mars orbit, please. I can't click on that. Okay, we'll just fix that in a second. But now I want to change this to Jupiter. And we'll just say low Jupiter orbit. Okay, I think the good news is If I go from low Mars orbit to low Jupiter orbit, we need 57.3. So there's no way we can make the transfer from Mars to Jupiter. If I try doing the transfer from extreme Earth orbit to Jupiter, we need 48.6. We could maybe get that. If I want to do extreme Earth orbit to Mars, low Mars orbit, we can do that. We're actually under. We need 28.4, and we've got 27.8. Take 22 weeks. So the ship's just not quite good enough. What do we think about crash test suggestion to make a tanker ship? I could set up shipyard stations in extreme orbits, or just put supply depots there. Because we could build one at Mars, we could build one at Earth, we could build one at Mercury if we needed to. In fact, look at this. The other factions have actually done that. I can't make tankers yet. Okay. Supply depots will take me 2 seconds to research crash test. We see how fast my research pops. I can do it right now. Okay. I don't want to unarmor the ship too much. So in its current configuration, it can poodle around Earth, and it can make it to Mars. Do we need to... Is that good enough for now? The main thing I wanted to do is fight the aliens that are in orbit around Earth to complete our mission objective. That's my main thing here. Okay, we'll try that again. So 35, 3, 5. We'll up the tanks to 50. And it can still do an Earth to Mars transfer, but it's not going to make it to Jupiter. I think this is fine, to be honest. Do we like this? Apparently ships can't share fuel between each other at the moment. Yeah, we're happy with this. The Neil A class battleship. Save design. Let's see if that actually saved. Yeah, the Neil A class battleship has been built. I'm going to tick this as obsolete, but not delete the design. Let's get the Night Sky class destroyer updated. So this is the Night Sky A. Class destroyer. And we're going to add in... So we've currently got a liquid hydrogen containment. We're going to remove that. We're going to add a slush hydrogen tanker. And we're going to add... Where is it? Where's our new component? Why can't I see it? Add a tritium spiker to this ship. Oh yeah, capital S. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I'm actually going to build a B model that has the other module on it, just in case we can't upgrade to it. So what do we think about here? 22.4 on the destroyers. And we'll look at maybe the same amount of propellant tanks to see what that gets us. So we're currently using 50 propellant tanks on the other ship. In fact, this doesn't need as many because it's a smaller ship. It can make a transfer pretty quickly. If we go with 30 tanks, it can do the Earth-Mars transfer. 23.4, that's okay. 23.4, we can do that. Boom. So we can make the Earth-Mars transfer in 13 weeks, which is about on par with the destroyer. I'm pretty happy with that. You happy with this? Done. And then what I'm going to really quickly do is I'm going to just check an upgrade for the Neil class battleship. What we're going to do is we're going to remove the slush hydrogen. There's so many UI improvements we could have, Crash. Neil A is currently at 31 kps. I will try and match them, but let me just try this. I'm going to build a second module. This is the AX model, right? The experimental model that we might be able to build. By the way, this is up to the Delta V to 41.3. We might be able to build this if we have the exotics in our collection. Oh yeah, I'll fix that. This is the Neil. This is the Neil AX. Because we're gonna build a Night Sky AX as well. I fixed it, it's okay. So this is our backup. Now, do we need the 50 propellant tanks on this one? Can this make an Earth to Jupiter transfer? No, it can't. Okay. I think we keep the configuration though. We keep it as is. Oh, and we also need to, yes, we need to fix the noses. Okay, so we've got a few things to fix. So let's just set this one up now. Nose weapons, coil cannon 2. That's something we needed to do. Okay, let's save this. So this is the experimental version. Then we'll come back in and we'll just alter the Neil Class A battleship. No, we haven't got the I will add that and we'll save the design. Oh, that's saved as the Neil AX. Ugh. Okay, this is the that's overwritten the Neil, which is annoying. What do we have? We've got 2 Neil AX class battleships now. Well, it's obvious to see which is which, isn't it? I don't like that though. Let's delete this here. Let's try that again. So the Neil class battleship, we want the A. We have no Neil A anymore. It's been deleted. So I'm gonna upgrade this. This interface is not great. So this is the Neil A class battleship, and it has a coil gun Mark II. It has utility modules. It has a slush hydrogen tank, and it has a neutronium spiker. It has 30 forward armor. It has 3 in the middle and 5 at the end, and it has 50 propellant tanks. Which means it can get to Jupiter and it can get to Mars. That's this version of the ship. 35 frontal armor. Thank you. Okay, so we'll save this design, the Neil A class battleship. Right. I need to go in now and I need to edit the Night Sky A battleship. So this is the Night Sky A, because I didn't put a coil gun on this either. Save design. Okay, so we now have the what is this resplendent class destroyer that's appeared? And why do we have a Thermopylae class battleship? Okay. Upgrading designs is temperamental. I think what I'm going to do is delete everything but the Neil and the Night Sky class and just make them from scratch. Because I'm confused as to which ship is which right now. Try to save the name of the name that existed. Okay, I'm just going to delete these. And I'm going to go to the Neil class battleship. I'm going to upgrade it. I'm going to make a new Neil A class battleship and confirm it. It's confirmed. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to add this. We're going to add this. Can I click in here? I can't, so I have to click this 35 times. What was it? 35, 5, no, 35, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we had 50 propellant tanks. And then we'll save this design. And that should now have saved as the Neil A class. Perfect. Now we'll upgrade. The thing is, nice guys, I wanted to get these laid down before the end of the stream. Guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to add the cannon. So it's currently showing Neil A. Maybe this will work. If I add this and click save, come back here. Nope, it's added the Ramilla's class battleship. Okay, so delete this. Come back into Neil. I'm sorry, everybody. Right. That's a bit easier. 35, 3, 5. This is the last time I need to do this. I'm going to get everything right this time. We're going to add the spiker. We're going to add the slush tank. We're going to add the coil gun Mark II. Cat's just walking around on the desk. That's everything done. That's the Neil A class battleship. I've confirmed it. It's no longer the Waterloo. Save design. Oh, no. I need to add my propellant tanks. Right. Save design. Done. Neil A class battleship is there. Upgrade the Night Sky. Add the coil gun. What we're doing, like 25, 3, No, 25, 2, and 4 I think we went for. Is that right? Can someone remind me what we went for in armor? And then we had... I need to remove this. I need to add in this and this. And I add propellant tanks. I'm almost done with this. I think we had 30 of these. Now this is nowhere near as fast as it was before. That's because that's Earth to Jupiter. But if I change this Earth to Mars... we have enough delta V for Mars just. Sorry, the cat is all over the microphone right now. Are we happy with this as well? Cruise Extension 92, yeah. It was 20 front, okay. That makes it a bit better. Okay, and we'll save this. So this is the Neil A class. Why can't I say that as Neil A class destroyer? No, this is the Night Sky A class destroyer. Save design. Okay. It's finally done. We have our 2 destroyers. Alright, shall we build some ships? So I can build us a Neil A. If we have a look at enemy fleets, actually what I want to look at here is alien fleets in orbit of Earth. Victor 6 has a combat value of 75. Is that the only alien fleet in orbit right now? Nope, there's 2 more. 198 and 602. So we have to be able to take all of those on. You think you can build 2 and 2? I mean, I could build, so I could go... Oh, wait. This should have been destroyed. Oh, in Mercury orbit. Okay. So I'm going to add 1 Neil A. 139 days. 1 Neil A. 1 Night Sky A. 1 Night Sky A. So they're all under construction. It's going to take them... These are going to take 96 days. These are going to take 139 days. We'll name them when they get built. Or 4 battleships. Yeah, let's build 4 battleships. There. After all that messing around, we finally have ships under construction. That was a mess. 2 cheapies. Now, I want to go in deep. I'm going to get 4 Neils, and then we'll build 4 Night Skies. I want to have the Resistance's first foray into space combat. We're going in strong. Okay. Everything is researching. I can change rapid response teams, and we can grab supply depots, because we're going to need them, and I want to get it done before I forget about it. It's going to take 2 seconds to research. And then I can combine them into... They're all coming from the same station, so all those shipyards are on the same station, so I should be able to bring them. Yes, mishaps. We're finally building warships. Crisis diplomacy. This is another really important tech. Supply depot's done. We're just going to ignore the dog. She's doing some barks, but she just needs to go to bed. She's frustrated because I locked her out of the room because the cat was in here. Where's crisis diplomacy? Do I see it? Crisis diplomacy. Let's get that researched. That's a very important bit of research. Nice one to you, Ram. Tully.
Our people have taken control.
Nice. We've got control point in Turkmenistan.
We've removed some
And
threats.
a control point in Norway. So we'll take full control of those countries very soon. Okay. I'm not sure if you can hear her barking on stream. Hopefully you can't. She's just being a fusspot. So we need to control nation here. We'll get fire to do that.
Orders
Yeah, control nation in Turkmenistan, 99% done.
taking control.
And we'll get Guy. You can hear her barking. Oh, she's angry at me because I've locked her out of the room. Unfortunately, she's probably going to wake my partner up because the cat was in here. No, she just wants to get in, but the cat's in here and I don't let her in. She should be asleep. She's just being grumpy. She's very grumpy right now because the weather's so changeable.
I'm here.
I'll give her a fuss over her when I finish the stream. I might let her in. I don't really want to give in to her.
Acknowledged.
Okay, let's surveil in China. We're almost at the end of the stream anyway. Distal, let's have a look at our nation states. Let's have a look. Nowhere that we're worried about is below 50%. We have unrest in the European Union, though, which we're going to deal with. We have a lot of unrest in Turkmenistan, but that's because we've just took it over. So let's get quiet to stabilize the EU. Oh, she's getting very upset. And we'll get everybody else to stabilize in Turkmenistan.
We'll turn down the heat. Where do you need me?
There are no destroyers in the queue. I'm only building battleships.
We'll make things safe.
So we check ship construction. I have 4 Neil A-class battleships under construction. I will build... Oh, I should actually just add them to the queue, right? There. They're in the queue to build afterwards. It's going to take a long time to build these battleships, so I want to get them laid down. Yeah, I've done that. Cool. Okay, everybody's ready to go. Confirm and unpause.
Setting a watch.
Whew. I'm really excited that we've got ships being built. I'm also really excited I'm finally getting Norway. Advanced heavy railgun batteries have finished. We'll get rapid response teams finally underway. She's just being very grumpy. She's not even barking properly.
Order is returning.
Cool. Stabilizing the world.
Monza
Arrival. Wow, that went a lot faster than I thought it would. I thought arrival international development would take a lot longer.
His African kingdom spanned over 1 million square kilometers.
I'm just gonna wait for her to finish
Yet
talking.
he achieved this not through conquest, but by bringing about a golden age of knowledge, construction, and culture. Chancellor Li Qingdao, addressing the UN Economic and Social Council.
So with the confirmation of extraterrestrial life, not to mention the stepping up of our efforts to colonize space, international borders have become an increasingly antiquated nation. It is vital that the planet as a whole, and not the most powerful nations and organizations, prosper as we greet the new dawn. Else millions of lives will be left behind. With that in mind, our economics and architects have drawn up a tranche suggestions on how to raise up economically disadvantaged regions and ensure they benefit from the wider Martian project progress. New trade and travel routes like the Suez Canal, but on a far grander scale, are the most important aspects of this, as it becomes increasingly necessary to generate colossal quantities of resources and technology, then carry it from shore to shore with minimal delay. There are many who hope such developments will be the final stepping stone towards a truly united Earth. Whether individual nations and factions' vested interests will preclude this fun dream remains to be seen. Perfect. Next up, so we've got Arrival Culture. Is that the next one we want? I love that one of the text there is called Accelerando. So we were looking at getting Space Commerce. Yes, Space Commerce is done. Our Space Future, the only prerequisite to that is Space Commerce. And Space Commerce is under research, so that's great. What else are we looking at? There's Arrival Culture there. It's a prerequisite to Arrival Governance, which is a long way away. Self-repairing software is a prerequisite to white-collar automation and administrative algorithms, which I don't think we're looking at right now. Plasma weapons are ready to go if you want them. Magnetic nozzles is different types of engine. This gets us some tier 3 research stuff. This gets us advanced marine assault units. Predictive genetics just is on the road to stuff. It's a prereq. It's quite early on in the field. We'll just maybe get the rest of the fusion techs out. That gets hybrid containment fusion reactor 3. What's network global defense? Oh, I see that there. Increases maximum military tech level for all nations. Yes, I want to get this done. And Earth space laser defenses. Perfect.
We were unable to increase security.
Failed to stabilize. Chance 97.7, rolled 98. Jeremy Unga, have you already been subverted? No, because nobody knows you exist, but that's very suspicious.
Violence is abating.
Jeremy Clark, Dad. Egypt is... I always clicked on yes to attack Libya. I will not be doing that. It's just piling on Libya at the moment. Crisis diplomacy is done. That was fast. Our research is insane right now. It is actually broken how fast we research stuff. I'm just gonna keep getting these batteries researched so they just come off the list. Ooh, transnational investments is ready. That's really big. Change project. Transnational investments. 15% reduction in cost of direct investment is massively important. Yeah, definitely time to take the UAE. Another alien fleet's arrived in low Earth orbit. Crash training. Okay, interesting. Bering Strait crossing. Anchorage gains a one-time 10% increase in GDP. Vladivostok gains a 10% increase in GDP. Anchorage is now connected to Vladivostok for friendly traffic. That's quite cool. UFO crashes in China.
Our presence is growing.
We've control nation in Turkmenistan now. Let's actually, I haven't sorted their doing mission control. They're actually almost finished mission control, which is excellent. And we now control Norway as well. And they're on 4 of 6. So let's just get them to also push mission control. So they've almost done mission control as well. While we're here, Iceland is about to finish mission control. Battery farms. National investment points we put into welfare increased by 5%. Economy priority produces 10% less carbon dioxide. That's pretty good. 8th Guard have finally made it home. After stepping in the Iranian war. Okay. America needs defended.
Standing by for orders. Securing our interests.
Ready for my mission.
We'll get those knocked out. Jagurli, they're very useful. Okay, let's get actually Fia to defend Norway, because it's more important to me right now than Turkmenistan.
Securing our interests.
Let's get Quiet to... So let's just check this. We've got 36 control points free. And the UAE is... The Gulf states are 10 each. Or Saudi Arabia is 11 each. So 11... Saudi Arabia has a per capita GDP of 40,000 and a GDP of 1.719 billion. And the Gulf states have a better GDP and a better per capita GDP. So I think they're the better shout to exploit. So we're going to get Guy to purge. We're going to purge this one. I think I can grab 2 of these. I've got enough for 2. 10 and 10. Yeah, easily I can purge 2 of these. So we'll purge this one. And we'll get Quiet to purge the other one. And we'll just get both of them to invest in spoils. And as much as I don't think the resistance would do this... Oh, I messed up there. Quiet needs to purge the other point.
Acknowledged.
This point.
Terminating the opposition.
Oh, perfect. So this will give me 80.5. And Saudi, where does it go? Saudi will give me 84. So it's actually better to do Saudi. Okay. Then we're going to take over Saudi Arabia. I'm going to purge Saudi. Although it's much harder to get. Yeah, look, we're gonna go for Dubai because this is defended. I'm gonna purge out Dubai. Chuck, investigate the crash site. And that's a Jeremy.
I'm here.
I think you can only target 76% on the servants. Let's see what the servants have going on.
Tapping their knowledge.
Oh, we need to inspire him. Well, let's confirm and unpause. Rapid response teams is done. Let's... What was that new? We got a couple of really cool new researchers there. So it wasn't the Nordic Federation. What was the research that connected them? I want to get that done. Caliphate, Civil Defense, Encrypted Research. Well, I'll check the org pool in a second. I think that's where we're going to stop the stream now as well. Nordic Federation? No. Because, yeah, it's 10-2. So we're going to finish this. They give me an org. Cool. We'll finish this stream up, and then we'll... Bearing. I can't see it. Bearing straight. Am I blind? Is it here? This is why I definitely need to finish the stream, because I can't read this. I don't see bearing straight there. Is it at the top? Nope. Different category. Can't see it. It's engineering. It's energy. This is materials. Fuel cell battery. Bearing straight crossing. Yeah, okay, I see it now. Let's get that underway. Let's check the org pool for level ups and for everything else. 3 XP, 6 XP, 17, 20. We've got a level up on Chuck. Let's get his command up. We'll get there, Night Skies. It's all good. 17. Do you have Fast Learner? No, you don't. Nothing there. And unassigned orgs. We've just got Draco Risk Management here, which is not an org we were hoping for. It's not going to take a long time for us to It'll be like the stand of a normal one. The Borealis Cartel. Doesn't look like there's any orgs available though, unless it's available for us to buy. But I don't see it. Alright, let's do a post-stream overview of the world, just so we know what's going on. So here's the state of the European Union right now. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Crestus. Let's do that before anything else happens. Jeremy Thompson does need, but not a loyalty monitor. So we'll get him a force tracker, we'll get him a data jack, we'll get him a P protection unit, we'll get him embedded sensors, we'll get him an intelligent assistant, and we'll get him an augmentation scrambler. Azan Mafia, Russian criminal org. You mean the Azeri Mafia? Oops. I didn't mean to click on them. Azeri Mafia. So they give +1 security, which Distal can actually equip. And he needs. So we need to free up an org on Distal. I'm gonna do that next stream. Because I'm getting too tired to manage that right now. So here's the state of the European Union. Full democracy's going up. Subversion. Ooh, +2 spoils. I definitely need to remember to do that next time then. In fact, I should probably just do it now because to make sure I don't forget, even though I want to go to bed. Distal, right. We need to free up 1 point for him. So the main thing we can get rid of is Paris Rocketry. We can give that to somebody else. We'll give him the Azari Mafia. Okay, cool. Does Jeremy Clarkdad have room for Paris Rocketry? Where did Paris Rocketry go? Did I just sell Paris Rocketry? No, unassigned orgs. Jeez. Huh. I thought I'd sold it by accident. Okay, that's that done for next time. Okay, so let's go over the state of the world. European Union. There's our investment at the moment. We're working our way to our next navy. Things are looking pretty good. We've got a little bit of a problem with the Unity. We might need to invest in that and get that sorted out because we're getting a lot of problems with people rebelling. Then Eurasian Nation, there's a situation there. Mission Control has still got a long way to go, but we're getting there with it. They're peaceful. There's absolutely no unrest in Russia at all. It's very, very chill there. Their education score is going down very, very slightly, but looking all right. The US, that's Canada. The US is also just ticking along. We're almost, this military score has stopped moving, I've noticed. But Build Army is slowly ticking along. They're peaceful as well. There's no unrest in America either. Democracy's going up. Robotics age is moving up as well, but it's taking a long time. Current situation in the United Kingdom. We're still waiting on Scotland to finish building its boost, which is a little bit frustrating. I think Iceland's probably finished. Iceland still isn't finished, but Iceland, I could even just, I could probably direct invest this at the moment. If I buy 3, it's going to cost me $900, and we could get Iceland into the EU at the start of the next stream. Norway is almost finished its mission control already, which is great. We come down here. Armenia has finished its mission. They're still working on mission control. It's got 2 to build. Azerbaijan has 1 to build. Turkmenistan has 178 days to go and 1 mission control to build. Uzbekistan has built its. We're waiting on... Actually, their cooldown has finished. They can be federated into the Eurasian nation, so we need to do that next time. Tajikistan has 24 days to go. And Kyrgyzstan is ready to go as well. They're just building mission control, and they have a lot to build. So that's going to take a bit of time. And that's all of our nation states right now. In orbit, we have under construction 4 Neil A-class battleships and 4 Night Sky A-class battleships. They're going to take about a year to get built, but they're on their way, which is fantastic. I'm really happy to get them going. In terms of alien fleets at the moment, I don't think we have anything concerning. We looked at all these ships earlier, and there's nothing that's really... The cat just climbed onto my shoulder and is hugging me, and it's incredibly cute. She just wrapped herself around my neck, which is a nice way to end the stream. There's no sign of any assault fleets coming. We did capture an alien earlier in the stream, and they are showing us as we were at level 3 threat. It's gone back down to level 2. I don't really know why that changes, but it has changed. And I think that's everything we need to go over. Obviously, we have all of the space stations and stuff. Smoko Prime and Leonpool Base are still building their nanofactories, I think. What are you building? Yeah. Nanofactories are still building on these sites. So that's still going to take a bit of time. We'll get more income for that when it's done. It's okay, mishaps. I'm ending the stream. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you've had a good stream. I've certainly had a good one. I'm so happy that we've got ships being built. I hope you have a really lovely day, morning, evening, night, etc. And I'll see you in the next one. But for now, catch you later. I'll see you later. Ciao.